Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, my fellow YouTubers. Welcome to another edition of Airy Sky Rita Lee's video blog. So I got a good little update or two for you today, which is, well, pretty cool. So this morning, I'm making up some coffee. I was supposed to go out today and deal with the bicycle trike problem, but fortunately, that went through the toilet. Moppy's completely wet. We had a little incident this morning I want to share with you. So this morning, I decided to get on and chat with you fine folks for a bit while I do some work. I was supposed to do it tomorrow, but fortunately with me, other things came down the pipe. So anyways, I spoke to my father-in-law last night. We were talking about uh, um, everything from politics to religion, and actually I enjoyed it myself. And so, talking to my father-in-law, we talked about uh, a lot of different things. One was the problems of every day. I was telling him about a lady that actually insulted me last night, thinking Chloe's capable of working, and the lady doesn't know Chloe's temper. Chloe had a breakdown yet again today because she she basically turned around and, how do I say it, got mad, because she was right in the shower, and we got up to go to town, and she got mad, all because her her was in the tub and a shower, and she shaves all the time. And we got these new razor blades that are let's just say sharp. They're like 6-bladed razors and for her legs. And she got mad, literally got fuming mad, because she got completely angry due to the fact that um, she cut herself, and she started screaming and saying, I need to go to the hospital. She needs to go to the hospital. And I got her calmed down. We got the blood stopped, cleaned it up, cleaned the wound. She had it wasn't a deep cut, but she used a razor blade, by mistake. I don't know if it was on purpose or not, but we were supposed to go and get a trike today. And I know with the rain the way it is, she was just like, angry, and so then she started getting mad and being combative. So I took a walk. I needed to get out. And that's one of my methods of calming down is to take a walk. And one of the things that's really weird on this update is Chloe wanted to look into getting a used motorhome. Well, I don't know anything about motorhomes, whether they're good, they're bad. Original engine, if there's any engine trouble, or why they're selling for X amount of dollars or anything. I don't know anything about motorhomes. So she's like, oh yeah, I want to buy a motorhome. I want to do this. I want to do that. And to me, we're in a pandemic. So to me, I'm like, do we really want to do any of this yet? And to me, it was scary, and so she was, you know, angry, so she left. She left, and I decided to um, go ahead and do some spreadsheets and talk to you guys. And when I get done with the spreadsheets I want to get done today, I plan to put a movie in, you know, and she was you know upset. And to me, she's like, I'm going to the store. I'm going to go shopping, and I'm going to go to the hardware store. And it's like, go ahead. I'm not holding her back. I, for one, wouldn't go out in this miserable weather because of it, but, you know, she was angry that I didn't even want to go and get a cup of coffee. And it's like, look, I took Moppy for a 45-minute walk, about a mile and a half, and you know, to me, I was like, whatever works, and she's just like, and I'm like, just calm down. So, anyways, so I decided I'd put some coffee on this morning and chillax with you guys for a while. I haven't had anything to say or do when it comes to what's going on in the world. Hey, DeLacy, good to see you're around. How you doing, Holmes? Haven't seen you in a while. Hope you're doing all right. Thought about pouring me a glass afternoon of a nice little bit of cognac just to have a drink. Could use one about now. A little cognac. A little Remy's not bad. Hardy's makes a good one too, DeLacy. This is a really good one. Check this out. Hardy's Nasa Dior Sublime. You need to know this is aged 50 years. I had a glass last night. It tastes pretty damn good, I tell you. It's on the phone to my father-in-law. We're talking about how the pandemic's going to spread into fall and winter, so we got to prepare ourselves. You know. So I'm going to grab some coffee real quick. I see you ate your little snackies, huh? Found them on the chair, huh? Good little snacky boy. So anyways, what's up with you, DeLacy? I mean, the weather has been miserable today. It's freaking pouring. Nothing? So you're just staying out of trouble, I assume? Yeah, there's no second stimulus as yet, DeLacy. I wish there was. But, I had a lady basically get mad and had to remove her uh, yesterday, ban her actually, because she was insulting me. And I'm like, I ain't putting up with this crap. So, you know how it goes. I'm just like chillaxing today, trying to wait for the packages to come in. I'm actually getting tired of package waiting, literally. I'm getting tired of the package waiting. I mean, Chloe wanted to go buy a trike. My father-in-law, he turned around and, with Chloe's temper, he said, you might have room for the bike that Chloe spent $1,500 on, but the problem is it going to be used? Yeah, how are you holding up on the COVID? Well, I'm not doing too bad. Like I said, we spent about $6,000 delays here in groceries. Do you need water, Muffy? Oh yeah, water. Definitely need some water. All right, let me get you some water. Don't forget you got dry kibble for lunch. Don't forget to order me some new dog food. Dude, the COVID, you've been not eating your dry kibble except once in a while. Yeah, you're a wet little dog. Come on, don't. Get away. Come on. I don't want you getting me wet. Just relax. Lay down and enjoy yourself. Well, the COVID, the thing is, we're stockpiling food. We can't, you should have seen the postal lady the other day to Lacey. She said, hey, do you guys got any more room? Because we brought in boxes upon boxes upon boxes of toilet paper, paper towels, and, etc. What the hell? So Apple's going to ditch their, whatever. Nice undies. Oh, yeah, sorry about that. Shouldn't show my undies. That's kind of. Alexa, read my notifications. That's new.
New notifications from Amazon Shopping. For R, instant lunch has arrived. There is an answer to your question about lens kit. You asked, will this work with a T7? A fellow customer says, yes, those are the F-mount lens that work with that camera. All future answers to your question will be sent to your email. Was that helpful?
Yes, thank you.
Thanks for your feedback.
Yeah, well, like I said, Chloe basically cut herself on her arm while shaving, and I had to deal with the temperament this morning to Lacey. Literally, I don't know. Sometimes I just wonder. So she ran down to the store. She wanted to go buy some matches so she can air out the bathroom. Frankly, I don't understand why anyone would need to air out a bathroom. Literally, I think it's funny. To me, I just think it's freaking funny as hell. But yeah, the COVID, we're having a little problems anyways with COVID anyway. So, with me, I just think it's too funny. Because COVID's doing this, and COVID's doing that, and, you're still singing? No, that's good. That's good to know. You got to do something, right? Literally, I got to do stuff too. I've lost my motivation for gaming right now. That's the thing. I've been freaking so focused on getting the state to spin down Chloe's money, by orders. That, I haven't had any enjoyment time except movie time. And like I said this morning, she just flipped her lid. And then people say, oh, Chloe should go to work so can I have heart disease. Chloe, of course, has severe mental problems. And then I was insulted earlier yesterday where I had to ban someone. We're talking about mental illness and guns. Thing is I can own a firearm. I just don't choose one right now. Besides that, they're getting harder and harder to find too. Everyone's sucking up guns. They're sucking up every damn thing. Everything's going down the pipe, and to me, it's not cool. Literally. I have to deal with Chloe tearing into me and every damn little thing. It's like this morning, did she actually email me this morning? Because I see a notice, but I don't know. Let me look. Oh, this was sent 3-4 days ago. Oh, well. It's like a reminder. You have a reminder. Don't care. So, anyways, I just, like I said, just chillaxing, doing what I want to do today. And then when I get done, I'll put on a movie, just relax. I'm just not really in the mood. Praying as well. Yeah, I'm praying all the time. I'm supposed to do my Bible time today, but I've even lost motivation on that. I mean, literally, I've been losing motivation on a lot of things. I mean, I got tons of games to play. I just don't have time. I mean, I'm taking care of the house, cleaning the house, doing this, watching movies, and by the time I get done, into the night. I mean, the other day I ate a piece of cheese for dinner. It was just like I was just so tired. I just ate a piece of cheese and went to sleep. I mean, literally, I just don't know why I don't have any motivation right now. It's like I'm motivated to get these spreadsheets done and the budget done, but I'm not motivated for anything else. And I'm also not motivated because you hear all these people talking about, you know, that guy being killed, and it's like, why? And they're like, well, because. And to me, it's like, why? Why do we even need to bother with it? I mean, to me, I just don't understand. Maybe it's just me, but I just don't understand. So it's the way it is. So Chloe's like, I'm going down and I'm buying some matches. So I was like, all right. So, you know, but yeah, I'm praying as well too, Delacey. I'm just like, you know, that's a beautiful city. I don't know where that is. Las Vegas, maybe? LA? I mean, it's on the backdrop of a mountain, so I wouldn't think it would be Seattle. Yeah, so, one of the things is, I got my, my phone, I got a new phone, and, I've been handling a lot of different things, just, I'll read that later. Don't care for the notification. Let's see. So, you know how it goes. Got my phone here. Yep, that's about right. Dreary and wet, at least it isn't. So I was just checking my application here. It's called Wise. And then I check it. And then I see if there's any packages at the door. No packages at my door. I have a camera at my door, so I can check, so I don't even have to leave. I can also do it. So, but yeah. Anyways, Chloe's supposed to go to the dentist tomorrow. That's the other thing. She's panicked about it. She wanted me to go, but it's like I ain't going out there, and yeah, I just don't have the motivation. People say, "Oh, you should have the motivation." Blah blah blah. It's like I don't want the motivation. That's the real problem. I really don't want the motivation. No, I do, but I don't. I mean, I'd like to be motivated to play my games, but with all my work I got lined up, projects to get this done for Chloe. I mean, I just don't know. I just, I just don't know. So, hold on a second. Let me turn the fan on. The bed, huh? Yeah. You're wet. It will. You know what? I ain't gonna complain. That'll be fine. You're wet. You're wet. It doesn't matter to me. You gotta dry off somewhere. Might as well dry off on the bed. Like I said, I don't really know what to do. Frankly. And some people say, oh, well, you should do this and should do that. And it's like, eh. I'm not motivated, Motivated to get certain things in, but that's about it, And then I do it a little bit spurts. I don't burn myself out, you know. I have to talk to Chloe eventually about business, but trying to talk to her is like trying to find a needle in a haystack at times. So I'm just like walking on eggshells at times. I mean, literally, my father-in-law, he's a great guy. He said, Chloe wanted to buy like a trike, one of those adult trikes. So I did some research this morning when she was in the shower. That's where I heard she was screaming. So I said, "You want me to help you or something?" She said, "No." It seems I'm gonna have to check my thing. Something made noise. I don't know who made the noise. There we go. Got another spreadsheet done. So then I gotta total them up when I'm done. So, but yeah, I mean, I gotta watch for packages. Sometimes I hear packages. Nope, no packages again. All right. So it must be the neighbor or something. But yeah, anyways, like I said, I'm just like you know. Well, D. Lacey, we are ready for summer. Unfortunately, being stuck indoors so long, I'm taking little baby steps by going ahead and doing certain things. For example, we want to get bikes and go bike rides all over our islands. Unfortunately, trying to get out to the bike shop's a different story because the bike shop guy refuses to email me. He took $1,500 from Chloe, sold her a bike, and then when I emailed saying we're ready to buy mine, he turns around and says, "Here's what you will get you," and that's it. And he doesn't even give me anything more. I'm getting a trike, and so, for example, if you're going to be paying that kind of money to Lacey, you need to basically realize that you want to make sure you're not buying a piece of junk either. I mean, literally, that's why I emailed some people, made some phone calls, and one of the bike places I know is looking into, what to do. I mean, literally, the guy is, looking into it all. So, you know, but yeah, I mean, it's not a bad deal. It's not a good deal, but it's not a bad deal. He's just looking into it because he doesn't understand why, um, why some people are, um, what do you call it? Um, saying one thing and doing another. So that's why we're working together to make sure I can get the product I want, because frankly, trying to get the product I want is like trying to find a needle in a haystack. I mean, literally, to me, I'm just waiting patiently, for, um, you know, uh, a trike. And yet, everywhere I go, they say they're sold out. So if they're sold out, then, so to me, it's like, if they're truly sold out, then how is this one guy claiming he gets them? So, one of my advocates and friends is like, well, let me look into it so you don't get fucking you spend $1,500 in a trike and the son of a bitch makes you wait because you have to wait too long because the guy's a lazy son of a bitch. I mean, that's the thing. With me, yeah, and there's a lot of people out there, that know me so well. I'm very, very. I'm like a bunny. I'm very skittish when it comes to spending money. Especially when Chloe wants something. So you know. Hi. So yeah, I had to go check on him to Lacey, my bunny. just to see if he's doing okay. So, but we're ready for the summer. The problem is this year feels like an El Nino year, raining and crap. So, to me, it's like, it's a complicated issue, because frankly, I don't know what to do. And, I mean, I got all these people saying, oh, well, you need to do this, need to do that. And to me, I'm like, I really don't care. Honestly, I just don't care. And to me, I feel like, um, I just feel like it doesn't matter. To me, it's like, you know. So, and that's how I feel. Some people say, oh, well, you shouldn't feel that way, or should feel that way, or should feel this way. And to me, I feel like life is basically, giving me some lemons. And so, but I'm not giving up either. I mean, literally, the weather might be miserable. Oh, well, you live. That's the thing. You just got to live, and summertime, well, I'd rather be at the beach, but if it's going to rain, then what's the point? I mean, literally, that's how I see it. I see it as it's going to rain. It's going to rain. There's nothing you can do about it. I mean, that's how I see it. I see it as it's going to rain. It's going to rain. Oh, well. But, I know some of the mental illness for Chloe basically, you know, I mean, literally, I know what Chloe's going through. You know, I mean, she's basically cooped up here. So that's why she goes out a lot. And it can be hard on someone. I mean, literally, it's hard on me because half the time, I got to sit around, and survive. And to survive, I'm like, doing what I can. And it's hard. I mean, literally, it is literally freaking hard when, you know, you're trying to uh, maintain, some stuff, and she's like, out, out, gets mad. Well, she has a right to be angry that she cut herself, but, she shouldn't take it out on people. That's the thing. I keep telling her. She's like talking about, um, going back to her mom. And I said, well, that's fine and dandy. Go ahead, but, everyone knows she goes back to her mom's, the thing is, I'd lose my house anyways because of the housing issue. We're on a lease. Without her, I lose my home. She's like, well, fuck you. And she gets angry, combative. And, she tore me down again because of her mental illness. She was talking about how I love the neighbor. The neighbor sexually assaulted her. I don't love the neighbor. The neighbor stole. I mean, I can forgive the neighbor, but I can't affiliate with the neighbor. So, she tore me down, and then tore down my dead mother and tore down my family and then laughed about how my family disowned me because the Secret Service thing, went to my family's work. And I mean, she was just just like a tear on two legs. And to me, it was kind of hard, literally kind of hard. And we're basically sitting at ducks right now waiting for summer to come. And so I'm praying to God for uh, answers, Jesus, on what to do. I mean, literally. And that's something that I um, wanted to share. Eventually, I'm going to need to um, go through my email eventually and start, um, um, you know, cutting them down because I have too many emails because I haven't gone through my email. All these little projects. I mean, my email box is overflowing because I haven't archive them and put them in the right folders and just let things come through. But same time, with summer, I'm getting tired of all the orders. I mean, we have about $6,000 of groceries, and in the last week, we've only eaten like 4 ramens and like 3 bags of chips, and we have more chips on the way. We have more chips coming in, I think tomorrow, I think it is. Hey, Alexa, where's my packages?
Here are your deliveries. 1 delivery will arrive today. 2 deliveries will arrive tomorrow. By the way, if you happen to be running low.
Alexa, by the way, if I'm running low on what?
Sorry, I don't know that.
Alexa, where's my packages?
Here are your deliveries. 1 delivery will arrive today. 2 deliveries will arrive tomorrow.
Let's see. So some of my orders were all changed over to Thursday, It was kind of that was coming on Thursday? That's weird. That shouldn't be coming Thursday. Oh, well. I mean, literally, we have all these packages coming in, and to me it's kind of hard, and it's just been really hectic, DeLacy. Staying at home, waiting for packages, staying at home, waiting for packages. To me, I would rather be doing other things, you know. So got my coffee, so I'm doing pretty good there. Hold on. There we go. So, you know how it is. It's just I got all these things to do, and it's just been draining me to no end, literally, I wish I could just sit back and say, not today, but I was supposed to do spreadsheets tomorrow, actually. Unfortunately, the problem with the spreadsheets tomorrow is I'm doing more tomorrow due to the fact that Chloe's going to the dentist. So I got to be on full alert for the dentist because, and so I asked and you know what? I was a little tipsy last night when I was talking to the lady. I was like, look, I don't care if you charge $2,000. Just get Chloe's teeth taken care of. And the lady's like, well, we can only charge up to $400 for a tooth extraction. Yeah, it's because they're freaking, and that's if they want to freaking make sure, that, that they, whatever it is with the dentist, and I was just like freaking, kind of complaining because, to me, doesn't matter if I'm a little tipsy. The lady was being a bitch, it's like, I got to budget this in the budget. She's like, and I finally just was like, fuck that, lady. I told the lady how much, and she's just like, come by yourself, Chloe. And I'm like, what a fucking bitch. I may be tipsy because Chloe's basically sitting there with a bad tooth, and you're telling me that I gotta, you know, stay home, and it's like, oh well, your dog can get the coronavirus, and that's something that upset me to know. And my dog can give the coronavirus. Is there something I'm missing here? Because good old doggy can give coronavirus. I mean, come on. I mean, you're more and more likely, DeLacy to, well, whatever, my dog's on the bed drying off, and, but yeah, I mean, literally, I deal with all this fucking bullshit. Service dog, go stay home, it's going to be raining, and I mean, literally, eventually I got to go over to Amazon, place an order for shoes. Chloe wants shoes, so I was like, shoes you get. We're not, we can't, I mean, the good Lord is, said get shoes, don't buy anything else because, it's raining and, it's not cool. I mean, literally. I mean, I just can't figure out, what makes someone like Chloe tick, I mean, we both have triggers, and we shouldn't be combative. It's like, you know, um, it's like Pee Wee, our moderator, said, arguments is just petty, and it's true. I mean, literally, um, it is petty. I wish it wasn't petty because, she's, I just don't know. Maybe it's just me. I mean, literally, I just don't know. I mean, you know. I mean, honestly, I just live one day at a time. But sometimes it can get on my nerves, and so I do what I can when I can, and etc. So, but yeah, I'm just trying to get through this, and people are like, "Yeah, you need to get through it," and I just don't understand, why someone just sits there and thinks, the world's against them, and it's like, well, we got you on disability, and it's, you know, I mean, literally, she cut herself. She should have, by accident, she should have went to the emergency room, but we got it cleaned up, and then I said, maybe we should wait a day or two anyways. I mean, I emailed some people, that turned around and said they'll look into this whole um, the whole uh trike thing because they don't understand how one guy can get trikes when they're all sold out. That's why he doesn't really want me parting with, that kind of money, you know. I mean, literally, he's just like, I don't want you parting with that kind of money. Because if you did, you'd be hurting more, And, with the pandemic, people are like, well, what do you do? And it's like, you wait. I mean, literally, it's miserable. So to me, I'm just like, take a chill pill and just relax. But, that young lady, she can't take a chill pill for anything, you know? So to me, I'm just like, yeah. I mean, I wish it was that simple, where you just relax, but I do everything I can, to guide her, and sometimes it's just hard, I mean, I took a baby out to the toilet, and got completely drenched doing it. That's why I'm having my second pot of coffee this morning, due to the fact that that it's pretty bad, and so I mean, literally, I can go check I'm always checking things, That's the thing. My father in law, we're talking about banks the other day, and he said to me last night, make sure to clear out everything that's pending before you buy anything so you don't have any other problems, like this. Like right here, it says there's $30 pending, and it's like, what's pending now? All right, so 2 cups of coffee and um, something else, you know. So and so to me, I'm just watching carefully, I mean, literally just watching carefully. I want to go to the beach, the lazy. That thing, I want to freaking sit on the beach. mean, literally, it's just freaking miserable today. I know Chloe messaged me. She's like, you don't want anything? No, I don't want anything. I just want to freaking be dry. Uh, you know. There we go. Oh yeah, I better check on those packages because I still have, So I got a couple packages coming from the postal service today. FedEx was supposed to send it, but they delayed everything till frickin' Thursday. It's due out of their control. I'm wondering if there's a riot going on in California still. Literally. What do you think, DeLacy? Well, you're in England, aren't you? So, how's everything going with you with coronavirus? Been using my phone so much. So tomorrow's another day of spreadsheets due to the fact that I have to, like I said, I have to stay home or close at you know. However, I will tell you, I actually am loving my devices. I know my family is like, don't do it. There we go. Hey Alexa, set an alarm for tomorrow morning at 6 a.m.
Alarm for what time?
6 a.m. tomorrow.
Alarm set for 6 a.m. tomorrow.
Yeah, so I don't mind. It's pretty cool having the little device thing.
All right, I'm back. Matches.
Yeah.
I didn't get anything else.
Just matches.
Just matches.
Yeah.
You were live?
Yeah, I'm live. I'm not complaining about anything. Gotta see if that salad's still good.
Yeah. Let me check it for you.
No, I'll do it later. I'm working.
Working on
Spreadsheets.
yeah.
I want to finish up what I'm going to do today, and then I'm going to go to my something or other. I got to go through. I got to clear my email box out eventually. I sent you a message asking if you were okay. So yeah, anyways, like I said, everyone, the freaking problem is the shippings drive me nuts. I just don't want to place many orders right now because we're stuck indoors, and two is it's going to be freaking raining for 10 days, so that gives us 10-day reprieve, uh for buying anything either. I mean, literally, until we get a dry day, what's the point? That means not even going out to get our computers repaired. So, that's the other thing. It's like we're stuck indoors because of rain. And, I don't mind it being rainy. I just don't want to be freaking indoors all the time. That's the real problem.
These socks are comfy.
So is mine. Still got to order underwear one of these days. But yeah, right now, like I said, everyone, the good Lord told us not to buy much because of the pandemic. And, the other thing is, waiting for answers again from that one guy who, like I said, he basically emailed to not to trust the guy on the island here that sells bikes because the guy was literally almost out of bikes here, and yet he goes and gets $1,500 away from Chloe, and yet my father-in-law said last night that unless Chloe's going to be hopping on a bike, what's the point of having one for the summertime? But he also stated where are we going to put that trike? And then the other problem is, as he said, is the guy got money from us, and if he doesn't answer emails and doesn't answer questions, he's not really interested in business. He just wants fucking sale. I mean, literally. I mean, pretty much the guy stated, it came to the bike, that, with the money Chloe has spent, unless Chloe's going to use it daily, it's a waste of money. Literally, it is a waste of freaking money. It's like the worst waste of money in the world because it's raining. The weather report is, rain for a week or 10 days. And to me, I'm like, that's not cool. That's like useless, crappy weather, where, you know, and the wind, it's pretty windy out right now too. But if you look at the weather, it's like rain, 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 rain. So Tuesday, June 16th, a day where it's not going to be raining. I don't know what's this. I mean, literally, my opinion is the weather is literally shitty, and to me, I'm just like getting tired of, the weather. I mean, literally, I'm tired of the weather, and I'm tired of, uh, other things. You know, I mean, to me, it's the way it is. You know, I mean, for me, uh, like I said, it's hard. It's hard to basically, it's just literally hard, And people say, "Oh, well, you're doing great." Yeah, right. You know, I mean, literally, I got up with a little sleep, and I thought today would be a good day, and now we're just, you know, uh, well, I wish it was easier. I wish it was like, here you go, have a nice, whatever. Instead, it's, um, you know, I mean, it's just, I'm physically drained, that's what it is. I'm just physically drained. Mm, literally, I'm just physically drained. And there we go. So, like I said, what I do today, I do today. What I don't do today, I don't do today. I really don't care because I'm just, very tired, and the fact that I have nothing better to do right now, anyways, and just freaking do a few at a time. And I'm not pushing myself because, frankly, pushing myself stinks, anyways, I can't hear you. Come on out here. I better go out there.
No, I'm gonna get the rest of the dishes cleaned soon. I'm gonna finish up the dishes soon.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna also work on that pantry. Finish organizing it. So you get in and out of it. You want me to mop the floor again?
Yeah, the bathroom needs to be cleaned too. I might make some lunch soon, anyways. I mean, I'm not in a big hurry, anyways, today, Make some lunch. That's my motto. Any email from that lady yet? One from the store. Anyways, like I said, do what I can, when I can, how I can, and then eventually, I'll make some lunch. And would you come out here? Yeah, I got something to ask her.
What is it? Off the bed.
He's already been on most of it. Now they got to air dry.
Floppy. Do I have to put you on a leash?
He's wagging his tail. He loves you.
Hey, Moppy, I do love you. Just say you can't be on the bed right now. You're wet.
Yeah, and my blanket's got to dry, Moppo. I'm a privileged doggo.
He is a privileged dog.
See?
But you can't be on the bed even though you're privileged. I want you on the bed. I want you on the bed even though you're privileged.
So I just got some more of this recently. I ordered. We got like 10 cases of this stuff. I was gonna make some lunch today. Usually I don't eat lunch, but being it's rainy, a nice little cup of noodle soup wouldn't be too bad. I wish I can get my my own ramen in. That would be really cool, to get my own ramen in that I like, but can't get those flavors in. So, anyways, there's a lot going on, like I said, I'll have some lunch and, I will finish up what I want to finish today, and then I will, um, take a break, do something else. Since I don't have many um, thing to do, I'm just waiting for um, email, to come in. I'm actually getting a little tired of, like I said, the waiting around for email because it's just kind of boring. I mean, literally, I get kind of bored, of it. I mean, It's the way it is, when it comes to email. Email is getting slower and slower, and I'm like, yeah, you know. So, but yeah, I mean, honestly, people think I'm not sympathetic, but I am, because I feel sorry that she cut herself, and to me, I'm just like, but I'm also trying to avoid the news, that's the other thing. I'm trying to avoid the news. So some of the news is coming out here is interesting. So let's look at this one. Okay. So, so they're talking about the police, being dissolved, and then rehired after they reform it. Hmm. So J.K. Rawlings is in a lot of trouble. So J.K. Rowling is insulting the trans community, and Daniel Radcliffe, Harry Potter, spoke out about it. Good for Daniel Radcliffe. So a new package putting together by Congress uh, is putting together something. It's in the early stages of policy change for you know for that, but there is no news right now. You know, you know, but is it going to ever pass for the Senate? That's the thing. The Senate has to basically pass it, and if the Senate doesn't pass it, they don't care for, you know, they won't care, about it. That's what's really sad. Hey, there's a new story about meat prices. We know meat prices are going through the roof. I mean, literally, I can't believe how much fucking meat prices went up. But anyways, for some of you curious at all, if you are curious about the pricing of meats or the news, I usually don't say anything about J.K. Rowling or Harry Potter, but being part of the trans umbrella, just the umbrella part of it, I can clearly state that, it's good that someone's stepping out and saying, look, I mean, if you have gender identity, it's one thing, but, she has a right to have her own opinion anyways. I mean, literally, for example, if J.K. Rowling wants to say that a trans woman isn't really a real woman because they can't menstruate, then so be it. It's her opinion. But if people keep backlashing, eventually, it's people like J.K. Rowling's with the the billions and billions of dollars that can turn around of uh and to crush, the thing. What mistake? Oh, what is your mistake? What mistake? What are you talking about? All I know is I pray to God. I don't know. Please explain to me in a comment what you're talking about mistake wise, Hey, boo boo. Oh, yeah, you're so cute. Mistake? What mistake, mommy? I don't know. The guy won't tell me. I know I just work slowly but surely, on spreadsheets right now. And what mistake are you talking about? I gotta make lunch soon. What mistake are you talking about? Because there's many I make every day. What mistake are you talking about, So, oh yeah, the mistake I made this morning is I thought my little bun was having a heart attack, that was sad too, but it turns out he was just fine. What is it, Boon Boon? You're drinking some Wawa? Yeah, mommy. Oh, hey, what's up, little guy? Coffee cup's empty, isn't it? Yes, mommy. Yeah, I'll use the toilet soon again. I just don't want to do it while trying to do spreadsheets and trying to get this done. So, anyways, for some of you out there, like I asked, what mistake are you talking about? You know what? Well, someone answers this and looks at my kitchen or whatever you guys are going to look at, I'm going to go run to the bathroom real quick. And then I will be right back. But, like I said, the trans community, what Daniel Radcliffe defends the trans community. I mean, literally, because that's the way he is. But when it comes to J.K. Rowling thinking that only real women are the ones that can bleed and have periods, well, so be it. Not our problem, right? So, anyways, the other thing I want to share with you is the news coming down the pipe about is the IRS set a new deadline for October 15th for stimulus checks. I just found that out today. So, yeah, I do. I got to use the bathroom, yes. All right. Here's a good one. The best espresso machines for 2020. I'll be right back. I like looking at these. Let's see. I'll be right back. Bathroom real quick, everyone. Best espresso machines for 2020. I want an espresso machine. I need to have one. Let's see. The best espresso machine value is the Barista Express. $700. That's what I want right there. I was looking at it the other day and I want all these doodads and stuff. I don't know what I need to get. about it. It still looks good, you know. I already told you, doing that chicken bacon ranch. I already took the chicken. Yeah, if you want, you just follow the box. Right? Good. Yeah. Good. What is it? Box matches? Oh, that's fine. Yeah. So I'm gonna use the toilet and I'm gonna get back on the video. And let's reprocess chips and soup. I don't even remember. Oh, it could have been hamburger, but more likely reprocessed cheese chips. That's the reprocessed cheese chips I love. Roswell! Part 5! I love that. There we go. I can relax my bowels. Better than having demons in my colon. I'm gonna have some ramen for lunch, I think, today. I will. Alright, everyone, I'm back. Thank you for being patient. I had to go use the toilet, couldn't hold it much longer. It's what we call prairie dogging. So, anyways, whoever's with me, welcome. So, like I said, I will be checking news and stuff periodically, but, my main thing is to just put along, do what needs to be done and relax at the same time and talk to you all about, the future. So, like you all know, I turned around and um, I am waiting for email like crazy. You know me, the email is something that I have been waiting for, but God will deliver when it's His time, So, in the meantime, I just gotta sit back and wait. I was gonna buy a trike, like I said. I know my family would probably be like, "Yeah, you need to lose a few pounds, fatty," and yeah, I agree with it. But the problem is you can't fucking lose weight during a fucking rainstorm. And literally, I mean, I already walked already once today, and the problem is if I keep walking, I'll have to. Chloe, you do know your child's on the bed again. He ain't coming. He ain't following you. He's looking at you like, forget it. So I'm going to make some lunch while I talk to you guys. So I'm going to make some lunch while I talk to you guys. I thought maybe that would be good. Might motivate me while I'm waiting for things to get done, And by the way, my spreadsheets go by alphabetical order, so I do skip a few. So in news, Nintendo says that 300,000 accounts have been hacked. Why the heck is my Christmas app open? I haven't bought anything yet, Can't believe it's already going to be almost the middle of June. Literally June. What is the mistake? Like I asked you, what is the mistake? That thing, no one's telling me, Let me turn on the camera. See if we got something. Then I'll turn on the hood vent, and then I will make sure we have, whatever. Frankly, I'm not really caring for packages anymore. I'm just too tired of it, with all the food we got in. And that's something I want to talk to you guys while I'm cooking, boiling a tea kettle. So, lady turned around last night and insulted me, right? She's upset because Chloe's got a heart, even though I've been mentally yelled at many times by her, as some people would say abused. And so I told Chloe, take chill pill, and so comes at Chloe, right? Here we go. There we go. So what happened was that Chloe, right? A lot of people say stuff like, "Oh, hey, boo boo." No one says, "Hey, boo boo," except me. That's my bunny. He's a little Dutch dwarf. He's having fun. Anyway, so basically, what I'm trying to say is when it comes to everyday life, that I just put everything in God's hands. So, because of it, but with all the ordering, right? This lady turns around and she insults me. Oh, I shouldn't have a firearm. Well, I'm entitled to one. Well, I shouldn't be buying, expensive cognacs. Well, I got them as gifts. I mean, look, someone gave you a bottle of cognac. Would you just hoard it, or would you sample it, or would you drink it? I mean, look. I mean, this thing here, I'm gonna have a glass tonight just because. Chloe said she ordered me another 2 bottles of this. I mean, look. For the price, I don't mind Chloe spending money, Secondly, this is 50 year, I'm sampling, as well, off and on. But, my choice preferred cognac is the Remy Martin. The Hardy's is really good, too. And so, to me, ladies upset. We're sitting on $6,000 in groceries. I mean, you all guys know that Chloe's been organizing and trying to get the kitchen cabinets done. She bought a lot of these garbage cans. She bought 10 of them. I mean, literally, people sit there and say, "Oh, well, you shouldn't do this and shouldn't do that." Well, to me, the American people need to realize that we're in a pandemic. We're stuck indoors, literally. Chloe, come out here. So, what?
What do you want? Moppy? Get off the bed. Now. Come on, Moppy.
You didn't put a leash on him, did you? So, anyways, like I said, I'm just waiting patiently for emails to take my lunch and go from there, And so, today's a simple thing, I'll check Amazon later, you know. And what's really bad? I'll tell you another thing that's really bad. I keep marking all these fucking emails as spam, and it still goes into my inbox. I'm not interested, So, anyways, like I said, making some lunch, let my food just settle in. I'll have my lunch, and then I will be relaxing the night away with movies, But yeah, I mean, literally, the lady threw fit. It was like she was upset that, and the reason I was speaking harshly is because, frankly, I'm not having some witch tell me outright, that I am wasting money when we have been buying supplies the whole up here during a pandemic, What's for lunch? I'm just making some ramen, basically. I got like 4 pallets in the back room of ramen. I also have baked beans I can make. For dinner, I'm actually making a chicken dish, chicken bacon ranch for dinner. That's on defrosting chicken. But right now, I'm having Chipotle chicken ramen in one of those little cup of noodles. I mean, usually I haven't even since April 29th, I've only used 8 cups. I've eaten 8 cups of ramen and since I've ordered in April 29th with the first stimulus checks that came in, because we got bonus checks recently, and we've been investing our money in a lot of food to get us by through the pandemic, and the pandemic's pretty bad. Oh yeah, it's gonna really good. I look forward to trying it myself, I mean, literally, it's the way it is, It's the way it is. I mean, just having that, and the meat prices are really expensive too, Of course, I vowed I would never eat any rabbits, For someone that says, "Oh, well, why wouldn't I touch rabbit?" Well, rabbits are so adorable. And then you guys can see I got a rabbit in there. That's my little rabbit cage, Hey, boo boo. Oh, hi. Come here. So I'm making a ramen for lunch, which is simple because I got to work on spreadsheets. The other thing is I'm waiting for business emails to come through for a couple purchases. With Chloe being on disability, I'm trying to coordinate for a trike. She wants me to get out and see the islands. Unfortunately, I would do that, but trying to get out in this weather to go to order a trike is another story. I mean, literally, the guy won't even email, and that's a mistake one of the mistakes that he's making is he's not giving me any information, And yes, just so you guys know, I'm old-fashioned. That's why I have an old-fashioned tea kettle. So I have an old fashioned singing tea kettle. We'll just close this for 5 minutes. So but yeah, I had a lady yesterday. Like I said, everyone basically verbally assault me due to the fact I'm disabled. And thinks Chloe's fine. I mean, you should have seen Chloe. She cut herself by mistake, and that's what it was. He's probably asking about Chloe. Chloe actually cut herself with a razor by mistake, while in the shower, and I had to help clean her up, and she didn't do it on purpose. So that's what I think the guy was asking about was the mistake, and I'm like, well, she made a mistake. So, but anyways, so the chicken bacon ranch I'm looking forward to trying tonight. It's a recipe I have. I have been looking at other options for other, you know, other, other, um, what do you call it? Uh, Other options for food, because I was the last night I was talking. Me and Chloe were watching a video on YouTube. I showed her this this cool video about a guy taking his Roombas and turning it into what do you call it? Into like an R2 a cleaning droid. He basically made this cleaning droid. It looked really cool. And anyways, because it was really cool, he turned around, and he did that. And I was showing Chloe this, and she thought it was like the coolest thing since sliced bread. But she was talking about one of those little cleaning droids, anyways, for our house, her Roomba, and I'm like, that would just plain and simply make us more lazier than what we are, if we had a Roomba or two running around, But so I back to my story about the food. So I was looking at a food alternative for online. So I was watching this website that has food that can be brought in, and so it was we were looking at food alternatives because we need to make sure we get plenty of meat. When the farmers out here, they're kind of a pain in the butt, So yeah, I know that the protesters got hello, Mark. By the way, Mark, Ebony says hello. Hello, Mark. And Sassy Assassin, same thing. Ebony says hello. I'm an assassin bunny. Do 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 do. You're an assassin bunny. What do? You claw him to death? Look at these claws. Deadly with claws. So, well, thanks. This is my baby. His name's Ebony. My other baby went into the other room. My service dog. Hi, baby. This morning he was basically doing a happy dance for his pellets. He loves his pellets. Why is it, Ebs, that your pellets are come here? No, come here. Let me give you belly rub before I put you back in there. I'm trying to get it so you covered your food bowl. Oh yeah, look at you. Boop. You want back in there? So anyways, like I said to all of you, there was a little old lady, okay, who came in and she insulted me about my disabilities and said, well, if you can maintain this and that. Actually, I can't. That's the thing. With my heart disease, I get enough stress as is because I'm taking care of someone who's, like me, autistic, who's also got borderline personality disorder. So she can flip on a dime. So this lady was upset because, she thought I could work, which me and my father-in-law clearly talked about that last night too. Is she was upset because we, as in people, are trying to stockpile for the coronavirus. As you know, how are you gonna do it, Mark? So as everyone knows, I keep basically telling you to stockpile your supplies. And with us, we got like pallets of ramen, probably about a pallet of beans, and that's no joke either. So we're basically stockpiling and everything literally that we need, and because of it, there's a lot of people out there that are complaining about it, Um, you know, and because of it, they're complaining. I mean, remember what I said. Hey, Mark. First of all, brother Mark, I just want to say since I love everyone, as you know, I'm always glad to see you. Yeah, you're completely right when it comes to these dipshits getting the coronavirus. They're gonna get it because they're freaking protesting. I mean, I was walking around today. Okay, was it today or was it? I was walking around today, and this lady stopped me, and she was a nice lady too. There's a couple of lesbians, and they were talking about getting married, and they stopped to say hello to Moppy, my service dog, and they turned around and they said, "Can you, they heard rumors I do weddings, and they're like, do you do lesbian weddings?" I said, "Oh yeah, I just take a donation, but whatever you donate, if you think your service is worth $5, I'll take it, if not, and no, the lady was a sweetheart, and we talked for a minute, and she was like the most kindest lady in the world. And, we were talking about, what to do and what not to do. And, one thing she said was, being nice was, well, your, where's your mask? I said, oh, it's in my bag here. I was basically doing my tobacco. And I mean, the ladies were the most nicest people in the world. I mean, they were just like, that's cool. I says, and I mean, it was like the other day I was walking along, I think it was yesterday, and there was too many people, mind you, stockpiled up on stuff, and yet, I was watching yesterday Chloe going into the pharmacy, um and the Ace and other people, and they're like shooing him out, saying, mask only, mask only. And I'm sitting there going, what's the fucking problem? I thought I'd share that with you, Mark, because there's too many fucking dipshits not wanting to wear the mask. And I, frankly, as well as I don't want to get fucking sick because some son of a bitch bozo just doesn't want to wear a fucking mask. To me, it's like, put on the damn mask. That's why I've been sitting out here a lot, but also, as you know, that I've said time and time again, that my problem is I want people to wear their masks, and I don't want to get sick. I don't want anyone to get sick. People get sick, people are going to be fucking bitching about it. Oh, I got sick, I got the coronavirus. It's like, well, I mean, literally, I mean, thing is, there's too many dipshits out there that just don't give a damn. They only think about them fucking selves, and because of it, it's complicated. I mean, literally, it is fucking complicated. I mean, great. Gotta get another fork for this one. Give me a second, real quick. So yeah, I mean, literally, I like spicy noodles, by the way. I mean, literally, what's going on is, when it comes to these things, people need to wear their damn masks. I mean, literally half the time they're saying don't do this. I mean, I got a helper that basically goes out for me and takes care of actually I should say I got two helpers. They help me with my groceries, Again, moral of the story is this fucking lady turned around, right? Thank you, Sassy Assassin. My bunny is, like I said, my baby. So, one of the things I wanted to share was, that this old lady basically is fucking pissed that I have advocates help me with groceries. My advocates know literally what I need. When I write a list, I'm like, meat. Then go and get me meat. That's all I need. Whereas, make sure I can make chicken bacon ranches and Philly cheesesteak skillets, ultimate cheeseburger skillets. I mean, all these things, and the little old lady's fucking bitching. I mean, literally, we're in a fucking pandemic, and she's got to sit there and insult me, like I'm mentally ill. I don't see her fucking hammering out 57 spreadsheets to start with and redoing spreadsheets. And I don't see her sitting there going, with what Chloe has back pay, having me. I don't see her fucking sitting there basically playing it by ear with God. I mean, literally. Mm, the spiciness is really good in this. That's why I really like the spiciness of the you know. But yeah, I mean, like I said, Mark, they're going to get sick, and we're going to basically be dealing with the sickness of these people. And these people need to realize that we shouldn't be taking care of these people because they're fucking revolting. Yes, we all agree Black Lives Matters. Sassy Assassin's lives matter. Everyone's life matters. Even your life matters, Mark. Problem is, we shouldn't be fucking sitting here in a pandemic. I mean, you should have seen the discussion I had. By the way, your pictures got me curious, Sassy Assassin. Your profile pictures got me curious. You know, let's see. I might be able to um, see it. A little bigger maybe. But anyways, it's got me curious about it. Mm, so I can actually access my YouTube. And there's another thing I want to freaking bitch about for a second. I got a guy who turns around, kind of looks like a beautiful Filipino, I would think. Let me see. Yeah, he looked like a beautiful Filipino. So, you know. Yeah. Hey, this is cool. Yeah, he looked like a little Filipino. You know. Anyways, a white girl. Well, I can't see. Your picture's too small. That's the thing. My eyeballs are shot too, so I apologize. I was just trying to see. Basically, yes, I know you're a white girl. You look. It's all cool. I don't mean anything negative by it. I just wanted. It was just curious. I bet you're. Yeah, I can see from your personality that you're very well blessed, and I assume you're you know, whoever you're married to is blessed too. You got my blessing. Well, but yeah, anyways, like I said, I like spicy noodles. That's why I prefer spicy noodles. I still can't. I can't. I got hot and spicy beef, but you can't find hot and spicy chicken for some reason. That's what really sucks. It's like Amazon sold out of this crap. I mean, I made a mistake the other day and ordered some more of this spicy stuff, Chipotle chicken, and it turned out that the Chipotle chicken was shipped from a marketplace seller. Well, I got it all anyways. I got 4 cases. And the guy was nice enough to send an invoice too. Amazon never sends a fucking invoice anymore. I mean, that's what really stinks. They email me, please do not place an order for a while. We're backlogged. Well, what about my food? You know. Oh, I love the noodles. These noodles are great. Like I said, I got, like I said, Sassy Assassin. I have like four pallets sitting in my office of these cups of noodles and a regular ramens and ramen bowls. I mean, literally, my father-in-law says you need to stock up for about a month's supply of food. Yeah, and he turns around to everyone and tells me last night that this is going to spike in summer, fall, and winter, and we're not going to contain it. So he tells me outright, right? And this is something I want to share with you, okay? Well, he turns around and he says, the weather out here is pretty shitty, right? And out here, and I'm talking about my island. And he says it's pretty warm out here. So I turned to my old man and I said, "Yeah, that's cool to know. That's cool. And turns around and he goes, "What's the point? I'll be here," Sassy says. And he said, "What's the point of buying a trike? You're not going to use it. And it's like rain for 10 days. So I said to him, "Well, Chloe wants a digital camera too." Turns around and says, "What's the point of having a digital camera to take with you if you can't ride your bike with it? Save your money." So I finally said, because I'm a sensible girl, literally a sensible girl. I'm very well sensible. And so I said, "Well, Dad, if you're sensible," he's like, "Yeah, then why should we wait, on these items?" And he said, "It's already June and it's spiking." He said, "Do you think the federal government can contain the coronavirus?" I said, "Well, yeah." I said, "No, some states have got it suppressed, but some states are also suppressing the elderly and the disabled by telling them to stay in. You have immune disorders, heart disease, whatever, so stay in. So, what's up, Mark? How have you been today in Columbus?" It's going to hit more than 2 waves. The old man, Mark, said it's going to be like 3 or 4. Because they're basically, you know what the old man said? I'll tell you what the problem is with the old man, all right? The old man said the reason the virus is going to hit is because of he said it himself. He said it in these words. "These assholes don't have any social distancing skills. As soon as they open up the bars, they're getting drunk. As soon as they, open up the restaurants, they're eating." The old man said yesterday he went to go get KFC and he walked up to the door. He's in Cleveland, by the way, or the suburbs of Cleveland. And he said he said the KFC was completely locked. He had to get in his car, and drive through the drive-through for a bucket of chicken. Well, here it's 54 degrees and rain. 54 degrees and rain. You tell me. Hey, Google, what's the weather like in Quincy, Washington?
Currently in Quincy, it's 55 degrees and cloudy. Today, it'll be cloudy, with a forecasted high of 69 and a low of 49.
Wow. For this time of year, it's fucking pretty bad out here. Watch this, Mark. Watch this. Hey, Google, what's the weather like where I live?
Right now in Friday Harbor, it's 54 degrees and cloudy. Today, there'll be scattered showers, with a forecasted high of 61 and a low of 50.
Hey, Google, what's the wind chill right now?
Sorry, I don't have wind chill information for specific times yet, but I'm working on it.
Hey, Google, how windy is it outside?
In Friday Harbor, the wind is currently blowing 15 miles per hour from the southeast.
Hear that? Mark, 15 miles per hour from the southeast. Yeah, Moppy was like flopping around a bit, I mean, before anyone asks, like you guys know I don't usually try to eat lunch, but I'm doing spreadsheets today and wait for whatever packages come in. So I figured, might as well get my eat some of this down, because of it. I got Chloe like plenty of beef and chicken, and that was pretty cheap. But me, I like the spicy stuff myself. And I like to hoard it when I really need a lunch. When I don't have much energy due to the fact that I've been dealing with everything. Yeah, I know. Isn't that interesting? We live on an island, okay, and it's supposed to be about right now. It's supposed to be in the 70s. Highest it'll get is like 82, 83 tops. Fortunately, it's freaking so low. I've been wondering if we're in an El Nino year or El Nina year. Where I'm Marky in San Diego right now, because I think we're in an El Nino year. I mean, we got till this. They say we got to like. They say we got to like the 24th of this month. Fucking rain. I mean, literally rain for this time of year. To me, I'm like, when will the fucking weather? Yeah, it's good to know people there. I mean, literally, I agree completely. It's good to know. Literally. Well, this is really good, by the way. So I got the tea kettle ready to go for another round. I usually don't. I usually don't eat a lot of ramen, but once in a while it's good to have for lunch. And so that's what I'm doing right now. Doing a few spreadsheets and having some lunch. Hold on a sec. Hey, Missy, you want anything for lunch? What do you want? Pepperoni? Are you talking about that salami? Okay. Well, I was asking if you wanted a ramen bowl or something. Yeah, well, it doesn't really matter. I need to transfer some of this out. Yeah, yeah, order. Oh, I want to place chicken. They don't have it. All right. Well, my lunch is in a bowl, so. So, anyways, thank you everyone for waiting patiently. I asked Chloe wanted lunch. You know me, how nice I am. I don't freaking sit there and say, get your own fucking lunch. I actually went in there and, I said, you want me to make some? She's like, no, all right. I'm like, okay, whatever works. I'm not going to argue with Chloe. Arguing with Chloe is like arguing with the stump. So, you know. So I just basically said, okay, cool. So, you know how it is. So, she's gonna make her own lunch, but I did offer to make her some because that's how I am. Um, you know. Hey, Chloe. Chloe. Hey, Chloe. You gonna distract him again? Really bad. He's not gonna follow you. He's looking at you like that ain't gonna work. Well, there he goes. Well, Mark, it's good to know people there. I mean, literally, I would want to know people too, in San Diego. So, but so anyways, this pandemic, my father-in-law turns around and says, you need to prepare for the worst, but he turns around and tells me I've stockpiled too much ramen. I'm like, dude, we can't get much in stock. We can get fucking beef stick in stock, so we can get freaking, you know, other things in stock, but we can't get, this stuff in stock. And the old man's like, well, you just need to play it by ear. And I'm sitting there thinking to myself, really? You want me to play it by ear? I mean, literally. Go away. My name's Ebony. My name's Ebony. Go away. Assassin Bunny not for hire. Haha, very funny. I mean, literally, Mark, we're just in a pandemic, massive proportions, and no one. I mean, have you noticed, Mark, when you go to the major news articles and stuff, you try to look up something about coronavirus, and they're not talking about it at all. I mean, literally, you sit there and you're like, oh, I'm going to look up corona info. Next thing you know, they're not talking about any of it. I mean, literally, you got this, then you got this, and then you got other crap, and you look through it, and it's like, you know, and then the newspapers all over the place are talking about freaking, you know, you know, all these people turn around, let me talk about this. They turn around and they say something like, you know, we as in Americans, and they turn around and they talk about freaking, so right now, Yakima in my state is spiked. And so, you got these people, and you look around and they're like using this, you all know that I support, um, our moderators, especially the beautiful Kimmy, and they're like putting uh, the Black Lives the Black Lives Matters thing. So look at this. Dr. Fauci spoke recently and said we needed a lot to learn about COVID-19. So retails can start opening in UK. I mean, to me, my opinion is they're using the virus to well, what I'm saying is, you go to the virus, right? And the virus is not even being talked about. It's all about this riots, and stuff. But when the virus spikes, everyone gets sick. People just sit there and say, "Oh, well, it's better to be sick and fight for the rights of the Black Lives Matter movement than to not do anything." To me, I think you can put that on hold. I mean, look, let's talk about this whole thing, okay? There's there's several problems I can show you and tell you that's really bad in this country. Okay, one, the American people. There's two problems here. One, we got a virus pandemic that's going to spike. No one's social distancing, and as my father-in-law said, a lot of people are dipshits going out and fighting the. And I'm not saying the movements are wrong. I'm saying it's the wrong time, but if they want to get sick and clog the hospitals up, well, so be it. Two, the virus is getting to be so bad that American people need to realize that we're on the wake of seeing this thing spike and summer will be canceled. I mean, I told the old man, when do we need to prepare for, summer, fall, winter, right now? You got the money? You got two problems here. You got one, you got the pandemic. People is regarding it as over. As Mark, as you know, these dipshits it's not really over. Two, you got the other ones saying that, we don't care if we get the virus as long as our voice is heard, which is fine. But at the cost of what? At the cost of how much at the hospital? The Black Lives Movement means a lot to me too, but at what cost of the taxpayers and at what cost to everyone else? I mean, we have to think we're in a pandemic. Couldn't this just wait a little longer? Well, yeah, you see, that's what I'm talking about, Mark. They're basically focusing on the pandemic is on hold. They think the pandemic's over. The media has been told to use the protesters. While everyone gets sick and dies, people are not talking about the pandemic. People are like, oh, jobs are going back, open up. I was talking to my father-in-law last night about the jobs number. We both agree it was bullshit. It's bogus. Yeah, 2 million, 2.5 million people went back to work. They were forced back to work. They were employees that were losing money because of restaurants. And then if you do go around to these restaurants, most of the restaurants are at stage 2 anyways in certain states. And when the virus spikes, they'll have to close. Like Yakima County is spiking now to the point of no return. Our island said we're not opening up for business until stage 3 or stage 4 fully. In the meantime, we want to keep this under control. I mean, one of my friends who doesn't like the mask wears the mask only because they have to wear the mask. Otherwise, they're not even bothering with the mask, if you get my point. They don't really care for the mask, And to me, it's downright wrong, that you're turning around and you're waiting for, um, that stuff. Oh, yeah. I mean, I got cases and cases. Hello, Pee Wee. How are you doing today? Mark and I were just talking about, the news is focusing more on these protesting idiots than the virus. I was just talking. It was raining today, by the way. I should tell you the story if you haven't followed up on this morning, sis. So Chloe cut herself by mistake shaving and was hosing everywhere. I got it under control, but she was very combative and cranky with me this morning. So I had to take a walk in the rain with Moppy. This is Chipotle chicken. It's a little spicy, but you know what? Spice is good. And a rainy day like this, I figured why not have myself a little lunch. So we never got over to get the trike yet because it's pouring. And so it's going to be pouring for like 10 days. So I was just telling Moppy earlier, my dog, and I was telling everyone here that I think it's El Nino. I mean, I have never seen it be this wet in June. I mean, I've lived there 2 years, and it's usually dry. I mean, literally, And to me, I think, Mark, just to share with you, I think we need to focus on the pandemic. We don't need to focus. I mean, my father-in-law said we're going to be basically holed up in summer and fall, basically, in lockdown again due to these fucking people not following the social distancing rules. I mean, literally. I mean, literally, the main problem is, like I said, the social distancing. My father-in-law said, so I asked him about, traveling, and riding the bike and stuff. He says, well, if you have the room for it, go for it. But if you don't have the room, don't do it. And then he says, look, maybe Chloe regrets buying the bike, but right now, you need to focus on survival. He says there's plenty of time to buy a trike. He said there's plenty of time to buy a TV. There's plenty of time to do this. He said right now we're in a pandemic. He said nothing can be done till at least August. Like if the courts wanted to do something, it's August. If Social Security is still basically keeping their doors closed, it'll be August. And and he says as long as the pandemic's going, you like coronavirus numbers, Pee Wee. So I got to tell you, Yakima County in Yakima, Washington, 5,000 spiked up. So we got more viruses that get spiking up in eastern Washington. The old man was saying something like 15,000 spiked in Florida. I mean, literally. And these dipshits, they're not going to go ahead and get tested. They don't give a shit. I mean, literally, they're just like, well, I mean, oh yeah, exactly. The old man's the same way. Father-in-law said he was I mean, the old man was basically sitting there, right? So the old man's sitting there telling me last night. He's like, yeah, the pastor of his church. He's like one of these teachers and reverends and stuff. And he's like, pastor of my church is so happy. We're getting everyone back, and the donations are coming in. And I'm going, you cheap son. I was like, you cheap son of a bitch. You're fucking jeopardizing yourself by going to church. Oh, well, the pastor was wearing a mask. Then he turns around and says, the mask is basically to protect us from having like fumes or gas come out of our mouth, like a little saliva. And so it protects the person there and the other person too. But he says the masks don't protect through the virus. Even the fine mesh mask, the virus will go straight through. It's what he said. So, I mean, literally, I have to listen to him about masks again and tell me not to do anything. Ask God. I've been asking God for what to buy and what not to buy, and right now we're stocked on food. We're trying to eat it down a bit, and the old man's like, eat down what you got, but don't spend your money. And then he turned around and says, aren't you glad you didn't spend any money recently? I said, I haven't spent much money anyways in the last probably week. He's like, so how much are you spending tomorrow? I said, I don't know, about $400. Oh, that's a waste. I said, really? Having Chloe feeling better with the tooth removal is a waste? Oh, no. I didn't know it was for tooth removal. Literally, it's like, You might want to keep money on hand for emergencies like the dentist. I just talked to 3 dentists on the island, and 3 of them were fucking backlogged. When the guys that heard Chloe's plight, he's a real nice guy. He said $400. I'll pull the tooth tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. But no, you're not coming with Rita because you have a service dog and you were kind of tipsy. I'm like, look, you guys aren't giving me a total. I can't budget proper. But she's having a tooth removed tomorrow at $400. And the old man's like, well, at least it's getting done and you have the money for it. We have some counties here that spiked up. 2 protesters spreading the virus. You're right. Must avoid them. We have to wear a mask at the casino and sterilize their hands before we went in and thoroughly through the day once, and everyone was careful. Haha. Half the machines were turned off. Oh, I know. I mean, literally, I was sitting there the other day, and there was like people not wearing masks waiting in line to pick up their order for burgers, and they're just standing there, not even 6 feet away. I had to literally get up and walk to another bench, and then Chloe came back yesterday and it's like, oh, did they call my name? No. I mean, we're basically dealing with a lot of problems, I mean, and yes, Pee Wee, the spicy Chipotle instant lunch. This is my first. I remember I told you I ordered this 4 cases of this stuff. My first 4 cases was April 29th. I haven't even finished the first 12 yet. Apparently, I got like 4 pallets of various flavors. I want to get some spicy chicken, but can't find that at all. Actually, I think was a bad influence. One of our people that was watching me today, Sassy Assassin, she was like, that looks good. I'm going to go get some. Well, way to go. But yeah, I mean, literally, they're not even focusing on the virus right now. And so the old man told me to prepare for wave 2 and wave 3. So I'm sitting here, not doing much. I mean, I asked him literally about the trike. He's like, well, if you have the room, buy it. If you don't have the room, don't buy it. And he says, are you going to use it? And I'm going, well, I'd like to, but it's raining. He's like, well, you better think about it when the rain stops and keep checking the weather, because if it keeps raining this year, you're just basically wasting money. I know the man means well, but still, literally, but still. Oh, there's fresh coffee. I can have some more of that when I'm ready. I mean, literally, I don't eat a lot of ramen, Pee Wee, but that's because I try not to eat it as much as possible. But today I was like drenched, and it was pouring down rain outside. And I came in and I started spreadsheets, and I was like, yeah, I better get something to eat. So I did. I was like, yeah, I better get something to eat, So that's what I did. I decided to get something to eat. So, lo and behold, I'm eating something right now, or did. And I'm just relaxing. Oh, so I talked to that bicycle guy because I was asking him about that Schwinn, and he turned around, sweet guy that he is, and he said, "I just checked the entire inventory of the entire country." One of the things he was doing this morning for me, and he turned around and he says, "I don't understand how the guy can claim he can get a trike-in when they're sold out everywhere." He said, I even called the manufacturer and they wouldn't even basically answer, like, oh yeah, we're sold out. He's like, is there any warehouses that in the nation that has this particular bike? And they're like, no, all the trikes pretty much are sold out. And if they have something in stock, it's very, very rare. So the guy turned around, and it's like, be very, very wary when you put your money towards this because I don't want to see you screwed over when it comes to it. So I was like, thank you so much. I mean, literally, that's another reason why because we were gonna go today. We were gonna go there today and pay for it and have them deliver it, this week, but it's pouring. So, I told Chloe when she cut herself by mistake. I said she was like, "You're getting mad. We're not going to get the trike." I said, "No." That's what upsets me the most is like I said to Poppy last night. We're in a pandemic, and I'm basically sitting here at home wanting to fucking go to the beach, and I want to do some other stuff. Instead, I'm stuck here. Yeah, I'm stuck here, and I'd like to get out and ride a bike and get out and do other things. And the old man was like, "Yeah," and you know. So I said to the old man, I said, "Yeah, I don't know what to tell you, Pops," because I actually use that word for once, Pops. Usually I call my father-in-law Dad, but I was like, I don't know what to do. The old man says, well, what do you mean, kid? I said, well, I'm kind of worried. He says, what are you worried about? Give it to God. I said, the pandemic. How long am I supposed to stay in my house? And he said, well, you want to get technical until a vaccine comes to fruition. Oh, yeah. I mean, literally it was. I mean, literally I was sopping wet, and but yeah, the old man, like said, Pete, we turned around and was like, we have to prepare for a pandemic of massive proportions, and therefore he's like, you know, we have to stay indoors. That's what he said. He says, yeah, you can go out and you can social distance and you can wear a mask and you can go to casinos, you can get drunk. But he's like, I asked him, when can I go out and actually be feeling normal instead of being fucking cooped up in this damn house? Yeah, I mean, I took a walk today to walk Moppy because Chloe was angry and upset and combative, and Moppy got wet. I got wet, and I was thinking, and what is it? I mean, literally, let me put it to you this way: expressing my concerns, Sister Pee Wee. The old man's completely right in some ways, but right in others. I mean, yeah, are we supposed to stay in literally until there's a vaccine, and then are we supposed to be happy to take the vaccine? What if the vaccine causes a virus and the entire country goes down the toilet? I mean, or what about the old man, saying don't spend anything right now, just hoard it? That's fine. I can't do much anyways. I mean, literally. I mean, I was told Chloe needed shoes to go order shoes. I can order shoes when I'm ready today, but I mean, literally. I mean, the old man's like, "Oh well, if your shoes are $100, you got to be thinking carefully." I mean, literally. I don't. I mean, my shoes have lasted over a year because I take them off when I'm at home. I don't go. That's why they last longer. But is the old man right or wrong? I mean, literally, don't buy a camera, don't buy a trike. Well, he shouldn't have bought a bicycle. I mean, when will this honestly end where we can actually feel normal? I mean, literally. The old man turned around and says the only way we're going to get a quote unquote new stimulus check is if the virus spikes so bad that they have to close the dang government up, I mean, literally, I mean, I love my father-in-law dearly, but, that's something that I've been really, really racking my brain with, literally. I mean, I love people, and I love people to the point, sis, that it hurts me knowing that I am trying my best, and my best, it feels, isn't good enough. I mean, literally, I'm wanting to know, I mean, literally, we talk about pandemics, we talk about this, we talk about that, but truly, there's something that, I've been wanting to address in our videos, and that is, you know, how long is this going to happen? Or, I mean, my father in law talks to me weekly about it, and it's like, how long, is it going to happen, Uh, I mean, literally, when are we literally in the right? When are we in literally the right? I mean, how much do we need to stockpile? Literally, I mean, I got my office filled with 4 pallets of ramen. I'm slowly eating it down now while waiting. I mean, usually, as I just said, I don't eat freaking noodles for dinner. I freaking sit back and be like, oh, noodles? Oh, yeah, I'll get noodles eventually. I'll eat them, I mean, literally, I asked Chloe the other day, I literally asked Chloe, okay? Chloe told me to order some noodles for her, right? So I went ahead and got the noodle. What? So I asked Chloe the other day about the freaking noodles, right? I offered to make her some noodles. So I turned around and I said to Chloe, "You want me to make some noodles for you?" Right? Well, I don't mind her saying she doesn't need noodles. That's a reasonable answer. But to turn around and say, "Hey man, I want to eat my noodles when that's the only thing left in the entire house." I mean, literally, it's like you're gonna hoard this until it'll last a long time. So I gotta do something. Let me be a moment, just a moment, everyone. But no, I mean, literally, I just want to say out of love. So my sister Courtney emailed me. She was talking about giving Chloe a ride to Rose Harbor, and I said, let Chloe try it on her own bicycle. I mean, what's the point of holding Chloe back if she's gonna waste $1,500 on a bike and she gets a ride? So let's go to Rose Harbor. Let her hop on that damn son of a bitch and ride it.
I might go tomorrow. Oh, not tomorrow. After the day after.
Well, you might want to go after your tooth is fully healing.
Yeah, my tooth is fully healed.
I mean, literally. I mean, that's why I haven't even pressed to go to the fucking uh, the bike thing, because the guy in Skagit thinks there's no fucking bike for sale. The warehouses are full. How this guy can magically come up with one with his asshole?
He can't.
And then you said it himself. He wasn't that friendly the second time.
Yes, slower guys wasn't that friendly. But the thing is, my view on guys half the time. My view on men half the time. Can't trust them.
No, they're gonna do it tomorrow. That's why I said they want to charge $400 for it, sis. She's gotta have to have an X-ray, and then they gotta look at it and see if they will, told Chloe to make sure she's paying $400 if those son of a bitches basically pull the damn thing. I don't want to see Chloe fucking in pain because the son of a bitch turned around and decided they're gonna fucking fill it. She wants it pulled.
I can chew with my premolars pretty well.
Well, yeah, I understand that.
I'll just have to take bites like a child.
Well, yeah, I know that too. I'm just saying, not that. I'm saying in general. In general, I have a tooth cyst. It's completely broken, and broken up, right? I said, oh, well, it's still holding together nicely with a filling. We can take the filling out and replace it. I turned around, sis. I turned to the guy. I looked at him and I said, no. And he says, why? I said, pull the son of a bitch out. Then I don't have any problems. He says, but it's still a good tooth. I said, no, it isn't. He said, what are you afraid of? I said, I don't like drills. Every time you do a drill, I'm in severe pain. He said, maybe you were having severe pain as a child, but this is safe. Turned around and said, no. He's like, you had your boobs done. That must have been hurt worse than freaking anything. I said, I don't remember it. He said, you had your face ground up. That must have hurt. I says, I don't remember it. He's like, do you remember anything? I go, no. He just looked at me like, you know, this is this one fish for teeth place. I mean, the guy was a complete ass clown, and he didn't want me in their portable motorhome because of Moppy. He's like, oh well, you need to do this and do that, and I'm like, whatever, dude. Don't talk to me is what I said, and going back there. Because every time I do, he's like, oh, well, you need to do this and you need to do that. And like, I don't have to do shit. Literally, I went in there a second time. He looked at all my teeth and said, oh, these ones need to be filled. I just pull them. I'll go get me a hold on. I was just telling my sister a little problem. How she said, I said, you have a goal, Chloe's got this goal to go to Roche Harbor. She's like, go, Chloe, go. You got this. Fortunately, I told her about the trike. She says, when are you getting it? I says, I'm not. So my sister emailed just back, why not? I said, because I don't want to go down to the fucking bike shop. Hold on, it's a bike shop. And basically been told, sis, we're sorry, we can't help you right now. No, the bike shop, right? And I said, I really don't want to go to the fucking bike shop because it's fucking raining. And two is I can't trust the bastard to take the money and then block the damn delivery for weeks because they're sold out. I mean, literally, personally, for me, I know God's really with me, okay? And I don't think God's going to shaft me either. I mean, literally, I'm walking on eggshells already, but my problem is if you sit around, sis, and you got everywhere you go, it's all sold out. And this guy says, oh, yeah, everything's sold out. And he pulls on a computer and he says, this is what we're getting you, right? It doesn't say add to cart or anything. He just showed me this website. He says, this is the one I can get you. The guy in Skagit says, even though it takes 3 to 5 days for the frickin' Schwinn, their warehouse is empty. They had to update they were updating their website because they weren't in on Tuesday, so they're updating it now. But thing is, he says he doesn't trust this guy who's turning around and trying to sell me something that's sold out. Literally doesn't make sense. So to me, Chloe cuts herself. We don't go to the bike shop anyways. I'm dealing with other issues. And so to me, why not even bother, literally, why bother? I mean, literally, yeah, I wouldn't mind hopping on a trike and running around, but I mean, literally, I asked specific questions in an email. How low is this fucking trike? He didn't get back to me. I had to literally go and ask the guy today. He's like, it's pretty low. You got smaller wheels, but it's basically like an adult version of one of those old big wheels, the old big wheel, 3-wheel things, the hard plastic things, but really low. And I said, I really don't want something that's going to hurt my back or, he says they can modify it to make it work. I said, yeah, but I don't want to be that fucking low. And then I got to fucking put on a little bell and a radio and a cell phone thing and this and that and everything else in a basket. And I mean, literally, I said, by the time I walk out, it's going to be that same price as Chloe's, and, the guy really understood my feelings. But I said, unless Chloe's really determined to go to Roche Harbor and God says to do this, I'm not fucking wasting the money because I don't trust this bastard. Plus the fact my father-in-law keeps fucking opening his damn trap saying, you're better off saving the money and waiting for the pandemic to end. Yeah, that might be good for you, Dad, but how do we know it's going to be the right thing for us? Literally, I don't have any answers. I asked him, what are we supposed to do? He says, eat down what you got and don't do jack shit. You'll get through this. Fine, I'll get through it, but when is it going to end? He's like, it'll end. Thing is I want it to end sooner. But he's telling me that I shouldn't be spending anything, and then if you want to take photos, digital photos, you can take it with your camera. You don't need a standalone DSLR. I mean, literally, sounds like he's jealous. I mean, literally, I just don't know. Oh, let's see, just got email from dear old sister again. And the wheel goes round on the bus goes round and round. Well, I'm almost done with today's work on spreadsheets till tomorrow. I'm telling you, it's just been freaking exhausting, Not the spreadsheet or anything or complaining. It's just, I understand, the thing. And besides that, it's pouring, and the old man is right about the weather. I mean, it's pouring outside. I mean, literally. Chloe went to the hardware store just to get matches, for the toilet. It's which tooth is it, Chloe? It's a molar, right?
It's the bottom right molar, first molar.
It's the bottom right first molar.
The only bottom right molar I have available to chew with. The second molar was already extracted. And then I had the wisdom tooth and that.
I thought you were already caught up to October. What, you paid 4 more months? No, they're going to do that, Well, look, I mean, the only shoes I have, sis, are the ones that are drying, okay? I got this pair of tennis shoes, okay? I mean, literally, I'd love to have a pair of hooker boots, but so far I can't find a decent pair of thigh-high hooker boots. So, technically, no joking, of course. It's always my dream to have a pair of hooker boots, but I mean, literally, I was told to order Chloe some shoes. She tears them up, and
it's not my fault. My feet, for some reason, like to tear shoes up. I don't know why.
Well, yeah, your feet like to tear up fucking pantyhose too for some damn reason.
So I don't wear them.
You probably tear up the socks too. That's why you don't wear those.
My feet, because my feet like to be bare. It's just.
Yeah, well, that's you. Me, I like mine covered because I don't like, to walk around. I have pitch black feet, and it's just disturbing me, But no, I'm trying to, But anyways, almost done with these spreadsheets today. But no, I mean, I'm not complaining about the trike, but what I'm talking about, Pee-wee, is what the fuck to do when it comes to this pandemic. When will it end? I mean, look, I'm going to say something you might laugh at me for, okay? So just be prepared. But since my family in Oregon's disowned me, okay, and I don't talk to them, I'm actually concerned with what to do. I mean, literally, I looked up to you as a extended family member, like a sister or a mother, and frankly, I'm losing my mind because I'm sitting in this house. I'd like to hop on a bike, run it up 8 miles one way, take photos along the way with a DSLR, come home and share my photos with people, upload them, do what I need to. But no, instead, the old man's like, you gotta wait. And it's like, look, every month I'm sitting here, every month I'm getting weaker and weaker. I mean, literally, I'm taking walks 2 or 3 times a day, rain or no rain. Laundry needs to be done, fucking wash the laundry. We'll wash it and we'll have fresh socks and clothes. I mean, literally, what I'm saying is how much more of this stress am I going to go through waiting for the fucking pandemic to open? I mean, literally, the old man saying we need to prepare for the states to close again. This is just a minor reprieve because it'll die off in the heat. And then he turns around and says, well, the government was waiting for the summer heat to come. And then when the summer heat comes, everything will die off because of the heat. Well, what about Eastern Washington? I mean, literally, Yakima's got 5,000 right now, and it's fucking cold just like it is here. Am I just being selfish or greedy or whatever? Am I just a fucking dipshit? I mean, literally, I ask all the time. I mean, I don't know. Maybe it's just me, you know. That's the thing. I mean, you can laugh all you want, but honestly, when will it end? I mean, when will it literally end? I mean, literally, I can't stay indoors indefinitely with heart disease. And the old man says, "Well, you've made it this long. You can make it a few more, for a few more months. Yeah, I mean, literally until there's a cure or whatever." I mean, yeah, he goes out and he's like, "Yeah, I went over to do this, and I did that, and I did this, and yeah, it was great." And I'm sitting there thinking, well, you're freaking going to church and you're doing all this, going to Chinese restaurants and enjoying yourself with the hot summer, which will kill some of this stuff. I'm stuck fucking sitting in the fucking house in the basement, overheating, running around in the evenings in my basically topless, completely letting my breasts expose itself because of the heat. And I'm sitting here going, the old man was just like, nags me, "Oh, well, shouldn't spend this and shouldn't spend that." And Chloe wasted her money buying alcohol. It's not good for you, blah, blah, blah. It might not be good for me. But the point is it's still fucking tasty. I mean, literally, the old man's jealous. He sits there and he's like, "I like Courvoisier." Yeah, okay, Courvoisier is a good thing for you, Dad. I've had it, and it's not my cup of tea. I find something that's got to be smooth and efficient. This stuff is not smooth and efficient. This stuff is very smooth and efficient. This stuff is fucking queen shit. I mean, literally, and I got two more. Chloe ordered some stuff, but his old man threw a fit about it. Look, you're telling us we can't fucking buy fucking food. You're telling us we can't buy a fucking camera. Telling us we can't fucking buy a trike. Telling us we can't fucking do this, this, or this. So Chloe thought, well, fuck you, old man. I'll just go buy another 2 bottles of this for Rita, and I'll make sure it's got glasses this time. Same price, they got glasses this time. And then he's like, "Oh, well, you're wasting your money." Well, if we can't fucking touch anything, and what's the fucking point? She's spending it a little bit down at a time. I mean, tomorrow's $400. I mean, when will someone tell me what I'm supposed to fucking do? I'm sitting here in my basement going, yeah. I like tights. I wear that. Well, that's the thing. I went out in the rain. The problem is I can't. I mean, I have heart disease, so technically, I do what I can. I mean, literally, I'm falling apart, sis. I walk 2-3 miles, my legs start to fucking want to kill me. Literally, that's the other. The old man says, "Oh, well, if you have a hard time fucking walking after 2 miles, you're gonna be fucking having a hell of a time pedaling, you know." I mean, literally, pedaling. Thought a bike was a leisure thing. You pedal, 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 brake. Take your break. Pedal, 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 and eventually get to where you're going. So it might take you 2 hours or 2 hours back. I mean, as long as there's no wind, what the point, you know? Yeah, that's the thing. The old man, I gotta tell you that story, that story. So Chloe turns around, right? I'm gonna grab a dip. No, I mean, literally, no, this is what's happening, okay? Let me show you. When I'm walking, right here, let me show you. When I'm walking, right, it starts to hurt right here, and it fucking just sits there and radiates. I mean, literally, the old man's like, "Well, maybe you're fucking." What the hell happened here? Yeah, okay, there's nothing. The old man said it's probably fucking uh possibly diabetes or something, with all the candy I've been eating. Because he's like, because it hurts. It starts to hurt right here. I can run on a treadmill for about 2 miles, and then it starts to hurt severely, and I have to stop. So the old man says, if I have trike, I'm going to be hurting myself too. I thought it would be leisurely, But anyways, let me tell you a story, okay? Wanted to get his opinion on something last night. So I'll get your opinion on it if you don't mind. So last night, Chloe turns around. She says, Rena, I want to travel a bit and see when the pandemic's over. I said, okay. Which Chloe was supposed to hop on her bicycle today for me and check out the fucking storage shed places. Think you can do that for me, Chloe?
Yeah.
Get in touch with these places today?
Yeah.
When do you want to do it? Because it's already almost 1.
I'll have some lunch soon in about a few minutes.
I can always pack you a lunch to go on the road. A couple beef jerky, some jerky sticks. Yeah.
Go today?
That's what I said. Hop on your bike today and run down there. It's point of having a bicycle if you're not going to use it.
We're going to add course?
No, I'm talking about the fucking storage shed place here on the island.
Listen, you have to call.
Fine. Then you go into your room, you got a phone, you call them up. I'm going to give you instructions what you need to ask them.
Use the course, storage shed.
We are, but there's a thing we're looking for too.
What is it?
I'm talking about something else.
What is it?
You already know what it is, so I'm going to talk to you about it again.
Oh, yeah, put stuff in his house in storage?
Yes.
Clear space up?
Yes.
Yeah, but wouldn't it be cheaper to do it in a course?
No, because you got to fucking pay the mileage for the fucking truck one way, and they charge too much.
Will we be taking it from this town onto the ferry, which sails to Fairkeys eastbound on the ferry route? You turn a truck into Anacortes.
Well, I'm not putting my stuff in storage yet either.
I know. We're calling around.
No, well, you said you're calling around. I'm going to call up sometime today,
It's just right now, we should be worried about storing stuff during the pandemic.
I will call these places then.
I'll call them.
Well, I can.
I want to do it.
I got a reason for it.
If you call, I'll visit them.
Yeah, well, I have a reason for it.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
What's your reason?
I was thinking putting stuff in storage, but the old man said it's not time yet either. That's something I was trying to talk to Pee-wee without you being kind of combative.
I'm not being combative. I'm just telling you my opinion on this.
Your opinion is move everything to off-island so it's easier to get to. I don't think that's the proper answer right now.
Well, the thing is, a lot of these places on island are full.
Well, that's fine. The other places are full too. You know how many fucking storage sheds are basically hard? None. The place you wanted to go through in Anacortes is full because there's too many homeless people.
Well, a lot of people on this island have been storing their stuff and moving off island until they can afford another house.
Yeah, well, there's not going to be another house on this fucking island. Fucking island slowly but surely sinking.
Yeah, eventually soon it's going to come to where we might all lose these apartments,
Yeah.
People aren't paying their rent.
Yeah.
And not just some of the neighbors here, but did you say on all the other properties nobody's paying their rent?
The lady owns 5 buildings.
I know.
And it's fine. I won't even answer you. Yeah, well, if you'd let me finish, I would.
Yeah,
The lady turned around and told me the management company, the people I know Alex too, and Warren, they said a lot of these fuckers are taking their money and buying groceries with it, and then going to, say, the resource center, and they won't help because they're wasting their money foolishly. With me, of course, the problem with me is I basically turn around, okay, and I basically said the other day, remember how we were offered the food bank? Turned around and told sis I don't want to use the food bank. She says, why not? It's not based on income. I said, let the poor person have it. We're fucking loaded with money right now. Why should we fucking use something we don't need? The lady said, well, sis says, well, you can get a pound of hamburger. Well, I don't want to go to the fucking food bank wait fucking 2 hours to get a free pound of hamburger. I'll just fucking go to the fucking marketplace. I mean, literally. I mean, how much more, you know?
Yeah, well, let's see. What is it?
But anyways, we're talking about fucking motorhomes, you know, and so
We got, I mean, you know, this complex. The complex right down below us, which is called Harborview. They own that one.
you have COPD. I see that. You know, I see you have COPD. My mom had it. She had a power chair. She had a lift chair.
The Harborview near the library, that one they own too. Where's the other two properties?
I gotta answer Pee Wee right now. Sorry, I'll answer your questions later, Chloe. What? What, you want me to answer you first?
No. Answer whoever
Look,
you want.
She's got this fucking jobby here. She's got the fucking one near the library.
Yes.
She's got that fucking third one that's near the library, too. She's got 2 others somewhere else. And then she owns 2 fucking in East Sound.
Are they paying their rent too?
No, the ones in East Sound aren't either.
So it's just us. I just thought.
Look, they're out of over 120 units plus, about 20 of them are paying the rent every month. Everyone else isn't. So
it's not good.
yes, Agent Talkie, molded bread from. Okay, so. All right, so let me just tell you what Chloe's plan was, Pee Wee. So she asked me last night while we were watching a movie about a deal, okay? Now, I don't know anything about motorhomes, okay? I know we don't have a truck, so we can't tow anything, right? So my family used to say, if you got the money, buy yourself a used RV, a motorhome, right? So I was telling them my father-in-law last night, this is a story you want me to answer, don't you? About motorhomes?
Yes.
Because I have no clue. I thought Pee Wee might know, Chloe. So we were looking at 2 motorhomes. Can I see your phone for a second, please? Yeah,
it's a remote.
Yeah, well, bring it to me and I'll share it with her. Okay, I want to share with it, you know. So Chloe turns around. She wants a motorhome, right? So she tells me her price range and everything else. I said, okay. So we're looking at it, right? She's like, I want to travel all over, and I'm going. So I told my father-in-law this. He's like, I don't know anything about mechanics or automotive. I just get on them and drive, right? Well, you know, it's a nice idea. I used to own a 1973 executive motorhome with a 440 Dodge. You know, it had a king-size bed in the back, and then turned out, is your pin in or whatever?
0117.
You shouldn't say that on video.
No, it's like anybody is going to touch my phone.
Well, all right. So anyways, let me share with you this. This is why I asked for a phone. Usually I don't touch her phone. I really don't. But Chloe trusts me enough to share with you
what do we want to get?
Well, you know, what she was looking at, okay?
When you're listening to you on YouTube, or
damn it.
share my thoughts.
I hate this. There, we'll just do that temporary. Okay, so we're talking about, you know. So last night she tells me she's interested, right? Now let me read you these 2 descriptions of RVs, Pee Wee, okay? So this is why Chloe was talking about. She's got the money, okay? So it says here, 1996 Bounder, right? I went through a special thing, you know. There's a marketplace on Facebook and so forth. Anyways, so it says here, okay, looks really nice. Anyways, 1996 Fleetwood, okay. Let me read you the description of the first of the 2 that Chloe asked me about, all right? It says 32 foot. Hey, I hope anyone here is paying attention because I don't really know much about RVs. Son of a fucking bitch. All right. 32 foot, 1996 Fleetwood Bounder. In overall good condition. Everything works as it should. Roof was resealed last year as preventative maintenance. Oil changed in motor and generator yearly. 70,000 miles, $9,500 or best offer. 70,000 original miles, new tires last year, battery quick disconnect has been installed, and 70,000 original miles on a gasoline motorhome. This is a 1996 Fleetwood Bounder. Looks really nice, though. That's why Chloe chose it. It'd be something to travel in, But, the problem is the fucking size. I mean, look, Chloe, you do know 32-foot motorhome's about the same equivalent as that fucking U-Haul truck you drove. Mm-hmm. So you're willing to drive something that big.
Why not?
All right, so here's let me just finish. Here's the next one, everyone. The next one. Wanted to share this one with you. This is the other one I found in Chloe's price range. Very nice. 1988. 34-foot Holiday Rambler Imperial. It's got dual axles in the back. Looks real nice. 64,000 original miles. New refrigerator. New hot water tank. New taller toilet. New generator. Has some interior LED lights installed. Dual air conditioning and heater. Perfect hitch. Excellent brand new tires. Large awning. Overdrive on transmission. 454 diesel motor. This motor has been well taken care of in storage. Only asking $9,000. This is not my ad. Helping a friend. All questions, contact them. And there you have it. Someone messaged you, Chloe. I don't know who. So $9,000, brand new motorhome, and it's been in storage mostly. Some lady named Sam messaged you. Not my business. Sam. What, you want to answer? Oh, it's a Sam. Who is Sam?
Not to figure out who it is. Oh, some Facebook person.
Not my business. I'm not being nosy. There you go, sis. So Chloe's thinking of spending $9,500 and buying a motorhome.
We'll pull it back up in case if the apartment does go under.
Hold on. Most of the time, the refrigerators do not work and they cost fin. Look, I'm just saying, Chloe wants something affordable. Everything else in the van, sis, the 19 to 20 foot Class B van motorhomes are going for $30,000. Chloe's looking at her pocketbook. I mean, literally. I mean, look, I don't know anything about the Fleetwood, okay, but the Holiday Rambler had everything redone. Literally, everything was redone. The guy's asking $9,000 because he was living in it for a long time. So they kept the RV in good, pristine condition. My question is, as I said to Poppy, is it well worth the money or is it not? He looked at me like on the phone and he's like, I don't know anything about those. I mean, literally. I mean, frankly, does Chloe want to contact them? If Chloe contacts them, what is she supposed to do? She's got a driver's license. I mean, literally. Oh, shit. Screwed up alert. Sorry. There. See? I got it fixed. I fix a fit. I love how I can fix things at times. But no, I mean, literally, that's all Chloe was wondering about, because I don't know anything about it. I mean, that's why Chloe said, I mean, we already know you can get a good deal on a storage site for storing it, but she wants to go, I thought, I would inquire anyways because, I mean, literally, it might be big, but look, it's the only thing Chloe's freaking, can get a hold of, I mean, literally. mean, that's why I said what I said. I mean, literally, if it's not worth it, we won't look into it. It was just something she was toying with, But to me, I just don't know anything about motorhomes. I mean, look, I used to have one, but damn thing when I got it, everything was working proper in it. Nothing needed. I mean, I had someone go through it, and they're like, "Oh yeah, this, and this needs to be done. It'll cost you about less than $500, and I can do it." And that was in 2000. That was in 1997, I believe it was, something like that. Long time ago. But nowadays, I don't know anything about it. That's why I said, motorhome. Yeah, I mean, literally. I mean, Chloe's always worried about it having a backup for eviction, and I was like, yeah, well. Look, it's actually a diesel. That's what I said. It says here, let me see that for a second. It says here. Yeah, you got the information, right? You gonna make a call to there? Do you want me to write down the numbers to that? Oh,
About the stores?
yeah.
I mean, I could.
No, I'm talking about the RV, Missy. By the way, here. Let me see here for a second.
Look, I thought tonight we sit down and talk about which path we want to take.
Well, I don't know which path to take. That's the thing.
Well, we sit down and talk about it.
Well, I have my own ideas, and it does not include talking because, frankly, I'm only doing what you want. If you really want an idea, go call your mom and ask her. She is online right now.
Don't spend your money on that. I'm letting the state know that you're going to do that so you get a payee.
Your mom wouldn't give you a payee. I mean, literally, does your mom basically... Okay, this is the Fleetwood.
And she said, well, if you're dating your apartment's going to lose, you can always come home.
Oh, yeah, but what? Yeah, you see what her mom does? Her mom wants the fucking money so bad, Pee-wee, that she doesn't mind me rotting on the streets because, you can come home, Chloe. Fuck Rita.
She's got family in Oregon.
I don't have family in Oregon anymore.
That's what she says. And then I'm like...
Your mom wants your fucking money, the fucking stupid cunt. That's all she is. All right, let me write this number down for you on the phone numbers, on the number of the Holiday Rambler.
My mom worships Mammon.
Yeah, well, Mammon is considered money and materials, I mean, literally, hold on.
Well, apparently a lot of people who were born in the 60s love money.
Yeah. At least the guy's got a number. It's the same zip code as yours, so you just need to call.
Most people who graduated high school in the 80s are money hogs.
Yeah, well, okay, so I'm trying to read this to them real quick, so I just got the message, okay, so I can finish this up. Is there a number for the other one? Because that's the Rambler. The Bounder doesn't have a phone number. They didn't give it, but this one here is good. Okay, so it says here, okay. Well, again, it says here in it's basically very nice 88, 34-foot Rambler Imperial, 64 original 1,000 miles, new refrigerator, hot water tank, taller toilet generator, has some interior LED lights, dual AC heaters been replaced, hitches in that, excellent tires, large awning, and overdrive transmission. It's a 454 motor. Motor's been well taken care of. It says right up here that it's a diesel-powered Holiday Rambler. It looks really good, actually, for an Imperial. It's got a shower built in, new toilets, king-size bed in the back, dinette, dual sinks, old TV in the front of the dashboard, but otherwise, what the heck, CB radio, looks good for tandem axles. So Chloe messaged and inquired about it, and that's where we stand. So, I know it's a biggie, but basically, the other one is Bounder, and I don't know if the appliances or anything's new, but this guy did a lot of work in his thing. The stove works, everything else is new. So, For the price, I don't think it's a bad idea, but at the same time, I don't know anything about RVs. Here you go. Thank you. I copied the phone number down so you can call that guy if you're interested in knowing more about the RV. Because, for the price, it is the Imperial. I'll write down the note for the bottom. It's the Imperial that you got the number for. Hey, Google, where is Concrete, Washington?
Here's a map of Concrete, Washington, 98237.
How far is it from here?
Concrete is 58.3 miles away as the crow flies.
Can I have directions, please?
I can't find walking directions to your destination.
How about directions by car? Hey, Google, give me directions by car from here to Concrete, Washington.
The best way to get to Concrete by car is via Anacortes, Friday Harbor in Washington 20 East, and will take about 2 hours and 56 minutes. I've sent the directions to your phone.
So you're going to take the ferry. So you can get to Mount Vernon, but that's as far as you can get, and then you have to work something out from Mount Vernon to there. Hey, Google, how far is it from Mount Vernon to Concrete, Washington?
It is 35.5 miles to get to Concrete from Mount Vernon by car.
Well, guess Chloe will have to call up and see about that motorhome. She really wants it. If she wants it. I'm not pushing her because she asked me last night to find her a deal, so I did. Fortunately,
the thing is, if I want it, right, and I buy it, I just don't want it after that depressing you or eating you up. That's the thing. That's what I'm worried.
It doesn't eat me up. You know what eats me up? Is being stuck in this fucking outdoor. I mean, the old man basically stated that he didn't know anything about it. I don't know anything about motorhomes. All I know is I have no clue. I mean,
how you say it? We bought one.
I mean, you know what bothers me the fucking most? Never mind, I ain't speaking to you because you just your tone of your voice.
What is it? What is it?
I would like to know if the guy's talking about a big block 454 Chevy because I've never seen a big block 454 diesel. That's the thing. Hey, Google, is there a diesel engine that's a 454?
Sorry, I don't know how to help with that. Here are other things you can try.
Useless. I tell you, this thing's fucking useless. So it says there's a 7.4 Duramax diesel, but I'm asking if there's a 450. So it says here hold on, I got an idea. Let's see. Here we go. On Google. Let's see.
Sorry, I don't know how to help with that.
I didn't ask for your fucking help, you son of a bitch. Fucking piece of shit.
My apologies. I don't understand.
There we go. Let's see, is this what we're at? I don't, you son of a bitch bastards. All I want is to fucking find some information out. Can someone fucking show me a picture so I know what I'm looking for? There! Isn't that great? Let's look. Let's see. I see the back. Okay, that seems right. Can we just get the pictures that we need? Yeah, that's nice to know. It's a rear engine pusher. Sale, $35,000 for freaking mint condition 40. That's 40 foot. I needed 32. You know, this is really going to piss me off. Who the hell is that? And why the hell do I get a fucking message? Oh, well. So, 32 foot, 1988 Holiday Rambler. Rambler 34 foot. I said that's a big guy anyways. I had a 30 foot, so it doesn't matter. Okay. Holiday Rambler, Imperial, yeah, okay. Oh, yeah. Where is this at? I don't care what it is. Just show me the dang thingy. There we go. 34 foot, okay. Let's see. This better have the thing I'm looking for. Oh, great. This again. Does this have any info? I don't want to just... Fine. There's my zip code. Just show me the damn thing. Get base pricing. There, whatever. So basically, brand new was 88,000. Low retail, average retail is 11,000. So it's about right. Before you buy, yada yada yada. Okay, so I basically wasted my time again. You see, I want to know about the engine. I believe it's a big block Chevy, so it's Alright, so this guy says he's got a 34, it's a 454 Chevy. We'll just call the guy. It's easier than me stressing about it. My dip's doing it. So I got some lady that emailed me some letter. What is this, So apparently I got a letter from a letter that was being mailed to me, Chloe, from the Family Resource Center by the director herself, thanking us for the donation of $40. Well, they always help us out, so I always pay back, I spent $3,000 for my RV, and I had to put in $500. The guy who owned it wanted to get rid of it. Like I said, it was a '73 Executive, so. Yeah, Chevy. It's a big block 454. It's a Chevy / GMC engine. I mean, if it wasn't 88, I would think they'd be putting it. If it was a diesel pusher, I would think it'd be like the old man, my stepfather Roy's truck. It'd be I would make arrangements around 3 to 5 o'clock, Chloe, to call the guy if you're interested in that RV. But I also suggest you call your mom before you do anything stupid.
Well, she's just telling me not to buy it, so.
Well,
my mom's gonna tell me not to buy it.
No, sure. Well, that's not what. Trying to give you some advice, but you won't listen.
No, I'm getting taking advice right now.
You should message her on Facebook. You have your phone, just message her and ask her her opinions. Are you buying a 32 to 34 foot mint condition motorhome for traveling? See what she says.
She doesn't want me traveling. She wants me to stay here in Washington.
Well, at least with you posting it in comments and sharing it in the messenger, you can always show me her bullshit, what she's saying.
Okay.
I mean, literally, I share everything with you anyways. I mean, I can't believe Jennifer sent us a letter. I mean, literally, in my opinion, sis, it looks like a good deal. I mean, we got the name, so. Hmm. I mean, literally, in my opinion, I say let Chloe have it. You know, that's what she wants. Oh, I know. I mean, the fucking truck we had was a V10 Triton, sis. That son of a bitch. That son of a bitch got us halfway across the state in one tank of gas. You gotta also ask yourselves how much fucking fuel you're gonna fucking plump into that son of a bitch too.
Yeah, I don't want a gas guzzler. Like, I don't want a gas guzzler, dude.
Look, Chloe, if it isn't a diesel, okay. Me and Pee Wee are talking about this. Look,
yeah,
the Bounder and the fucking oh, by the way, the Bounder, I believe, is running on a 460 Dodge, sis, or a 460 Ford. So, you know that's going to be a fucking gas guzzler by itself. But the 454 is a gas guzzler anyways.
I'm listening.
Well, something that big, you're going to need to accept the gas. Maybe that's why the guy's giving away mint condition. He doesn't want to pay the gas.
But are we going to be traveling with a bunch? We more likely would keep it in one place for a month.
Look, if you're going to travel in it after the pandemic, you just pack up and just leave.
And you don't want to travel.
Actually, I don't mind traveling, but you got to also figure out with $2,200 a month on income, how much are you going to be fucking plunking into fuel too?
I would be driving across the country all in 1 month. Be driving from one place to another.
Yeah.
Like little distances.
Oh yeah, I'd love to see that. Yeah, is this the National Park Service? Yeah, I have this little handicap placard thingamabob that gets me 50% off. Oh, you need an RV space for 50% off. Yeah. Oh yes, ma'am. How big's your RV? 34 feet, sir.
I just made my mind up. I'm not getting one. I mean, if we want to travel, we can just take Amtrak everywhere and just stay and keep our apartment here. We have a good rent payment system here in this town. Why not? Why go anywhere else?
Well, I'm just saying, you know, I used to travel all over in my RV.
Traveling doesn't cut it these days.
Would you like to enlighten me, my beloved sister Pee Wee, on this? I mean, literally, look, we're going to call the guy anyways, Chloe.
Okay.
I mean, I just want to see about the engine anyways. And so I know what a 454 is. I had a 440 Dodge in mine. That thing was, I had to have that thing tuned twice because it fucking was kind of squealing a bit. Once they got that worked out, that fucking thing was good. The only problem is the gas tanks were connected to that. They had a dual gas tank system. Driving down the road, you know, and you flip the generator on. Someone would be playing a game in it and be like, the engine's running the generator and you'd have to fucking fuel it up. But gas prices 97 was cheaper than it is today, too. You know, I don't even know what fucking gas prices are. But you know what? We'll look into it, you know. Besides that, you know what I would do? I would basically keep me informed with your mom that I personally want to say that that not that I'm bragging or anything, because I do not brag. People think of me as I'm not a bragger. Well, I'd put that fucker in storage for a bit, right?
Yeah.
And wait. And there was a reason for my tactics. That's why you asked me yesterday about it.
With the bike?
No, talking about the fucking motorhome.
Yeah.
You see, I want to see what Pee Wee's got to say. You see, with your temper and everything else, the moratorium was extended to the end of August for evictions, right?
Yeah.
You have something to fall back on. You can just fucking climb into your damn motorhome and leave.
Yeah, but if we lose the apartment, where are you gonna go?
I'm gonna be traveling in a motorhome. That's what I just said. I mean, literally, there's got to be a backup somewhere.
We'll slowly, monthly, drive from state to state every month. You know, if we have to, until we get closer to where we want to move.
No, there isn't. You can own as much personal property as you want. They said they didn't really want a house and stuff like that. But the thing is, if you're living in a motorhome on disability, then
Yeah, we don't need property or anything. We don't even need a yard. We just live in our vehicle.
Well, yeah, as long as you have so.
It'll work. I mean,
and also, you just got to put money into a bank account from time to time to make sure you have repairs. Like if you need a tire or something, a refrigerator, like Pee Wee said, $1,500. So you always make sure you have money for repairs.
well, it's just not our arguments doing it. I mean, like you said, what if all these people don't even pay any of their rent and the owners go under?
Then we go under.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Because the government.
It's not just the neighbors here. It's tenants in other apartment complexes screwing everyone over.
Yeah, because they don't want to fucking pay because the governor basically did what he did.
And this is something I didn't expect to happen this year.
I didn't either.
I mean, and it's not fair to us. Not fair to our friend who has the daughter that likes the money because they probably pay rent. Our next door neighbor next to us who pays it. The African American guy who lives in the complex, not fair to him.
He pays his rent every
Nor
fucking
the
month.
grandma who takes care of her children.
Denise paid her rent recently.
Yeah. And then the mother who has a son who graduated high school, I think, last year.
Mm-hmm.
It's not fair to her that, or the single mom who has children who has guys helping her out all the time. Her first name starts with an S. Not S-H, no, it's S-A. It's not Stimpy, it's,
Well, I do.
say her name is similar to Santa Claus.
Mm.
You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, well, that's why I said, Well, that is great. Well, it's just an idea, sis. I mean, literally, I don't know. What the hell is this? I don't want driving directions. That's the thing. I didn't want to go to concrete. I just want to know where it is. Let me see. Is those packages come in yet? Or what's the latest on the packages? Nope, nothing. I'll check the postal website. My mail. You see, it just pulls up a list of my mail. You see? Check this out, everyone, just to show you. Informed delivery of the app. You see, it says 51 packages. It says up the delivery due out by 8 p.m. tonight. And there's one going to the postal service now. So there we go. And then we have 3 mail pieces. What's the mail pieces? Nothing today. Oh, we got some yesterday. What was yesterday's mail? The internet thing, yeah. Oh yeah, we do. I'll email. I'll have Chloe email it to me. Chloe, can you go on your computer real quick, sweetie, and give me the links to the to Facebook?
I'll give you the links. Hold on.
Oh, he wants to look at them, so I could show you the picture on the phone.
No, I'll give you the links. Hold on.
Yeah, I'll email you the things themselves.
When you tell me something, you just gotta know what you're telling me so you tell me the right way.
Oh yeah. I'm sorry. Packages aren't in yet, so. So for everyone needs to know, I got one spreadsheet after this to do, and then I'm done for today. I got to do more tomorrow because Chloe's going to the dentist, and I'm not allowed to go. Apparently, I forgot to tell my beloved sister Pee Wee that the fucking people think that Moppy will be carrying a hmm. All right. Mm-hmm. Well, yeah, she said, and because I'm not a client or a patient, then I'm not allowed to be there for Chloe's moral support. So, um, I was like, whatever. So Chloe's like, stay home. So I was like, whatever. I tried looking at Class B motorhome vans, but couldn't find anything, sis. All right. So then after this, I count how many for tomorrow, and that's where I start. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Mm-hmm. I agree. It's ridiculous. Hey, Pee-wee. Here, I bring out a gift to share with you. Not something you can keep, but... Hello, my name is Ebony Bunny. Hey, Boon Boon, what's up today, huh? How you doing, huh? There you go. Come here. Don't pull your mama's hair. Here you go. Look, I got a bunny on my shoulder. His name's Ebony. Oh, yeah. Look how beautiful he is. What's wrong, Moppy? You looking at your brother?
All right, check your email.
All right. Chloe.
Hey, Ups. Happy Boonie. Happy Boons. Little bunny bun.
All right.
All right, check
I will.
your email, and then you send links over to Pee-wee.
Will do. I'm going to do it now.
I had to send about 3 error reports. Bobby! Open at the door.
Hold on. Let me check the camera, you mean?
I'll check the door. Just hold him there. Just hold him there. Hold him there. There's boxes.
All right.
Take that. Just for life, it's got to be toilet paper. Alright, that's it. Bobby, no more barking. That's all the packages we're getting today. Cut these boxes down a bit.
What? Did you want to use them?
Oh yeah, I'm gonna use them actually. I'll cut that huge one down and use the smaller ones. I don't like big, huge ones.
Mm-hmm. Can you say toilet paper, everyone?
Toilet paper. There we go. We're gonna toilet paper TP someone's house. get some eggs, store some eggs and TP at their houses.
Waste perfect good.
I know. It's a prank thing, though. Come on. You gotta laugh.
Yeah.
We used to do it all the time when I was in high school.
Well, thank God we still got 7 packages of toilet paper.
We used to egg people's houses and throw TP all over our houses. It was funny, though. It was really funny. Oh, fuck.
What paper?
Oh, this was a house chemical scent that I can't. Oh,
There we go. PP has been picked up.
oh.
Yep, that's pretty much what it is, E-Bunny.
E-Bunny is a E-Bunny. It's like the new age type of bunny these days.
It's nice, sis.
E-Bunny. We invented the E-Bunny. We invented the E-Bunny. Because we can. It's a con.
Here you go.
That box, the Angel Soft box, I'm throwing that one out.
Mm-hmm.
Scent. I can't deal with it. It weakens me.
Yeah, I saw the pics. They look really good, Pee-wee. Did you get my message?
Your message?
Oh, yeah, I was talking to Pee-wee, but my message. So, did you eat your ramen, Sassy Assassin?
What?
Sassy Assassin. Ramen? Did she eat her ramen? Sassy Assassin.
Who, what? Me?
No, Sassy Assassin.
Okay.
That's their username.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, I know. That's what, Chloe asked me to find some in the price range. I did. And the Rambler's only 60 miles away. I don't know where the other one is, though. Let's see. The Rambler is in Concrete, and this one's in Maple Valley. Hey, Google, how far is it from here to Maple Valley, Washington?
Maple Valley is 91.4 miles away as the crow flies.
So it's near Tacoma.
Sorry, I don't know how to help with that. Here are other things you can try.
Hmm. They look like they're in good condition. Oh yeah, so do I. The Rambler looks awesome. That's what I was thinking, And the price is pretty good too.
Oh.
You think Chloe should buy it, or what do you think, Pee-wee? No, I should email those to my father too, real quick. A word from your mom.
No, not in right now.
Yeah, I agree. I like the tandem axles and back.
What's that smell? I can't stand it. Gotta get this to the recycle thing.
Mm. Well, the Fleetwood was already resealed. The guy said it was maintenance if we read it, but that's why Chloe's got to call the thing. Yeah, that's something she needs to ask about. That's a good question. I'll put that down.
Get this out of here.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. Yeah, well, that's what I did the last time. Check it out. So, you know. I'll be checking it out thoroughly if it comes to fruition. The question is, what do we use it for? That's the other question, Pee Wee. Hey, Raiden. Not doing too bad. What's up with you? My work's done for the day. Still in lockdown. Yeah, we're all in lockdown. What? Where are you again? Cheers, by the way. You're in weren't you in England? I think it was. Cheers, by the way. Good old boy. UK. Yep, that's what I thought. United Kingdom. I always wanted to go to that place in England. I think it's the Kensington Fish Hatchery, where you got the big old trouts. Now there's that fish hatchery I'd love to go to, you know. Do a little fly fishing there. This ain't bad at all, I tell you, Raiden. Not bad at all. My projects are done for the day. Yeah, we'll call them up soon, see what happens, you know. I'll plug my phone in eventually. Dang it, I fell. I'll just put it over here. There we go. Well, yeah, I'm drinking Remy Martin. See? Remy Martin, good fellow. XO. By the way, Pee Wee, I gotta tell you, this stuff. Hold on a sec. I gotta show you, Pee Wee. This stuff is the bomb. This is called Hardee's, Raiden. Hardee's. You know anything about cognacs? That one there Ooh, nicey. You know what happened to my other bottles that haven't come in yet? Oh, I'll check them out later. Mm.
Can't believe it. It was like, oh, it was funny, right?
Well, the Hardy's a 50-year cognac, Raiden. What is it, Chloe?
Go on what you're saying.
No, I was going to ask you.
It was funny how my dad, thought that Seventh-day Adventist was a devil worshipping cult. The same with Jehovah's Witness and stuff like that. Someone once said they were Adventists near him. He ran away from him, scared, like, please don't curse me, please.
I don't know. Let me go look. Let me look, sis.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, they might need tires. That's something that, Yeah, I think that is what it is. It was the other one that had new tires. The Bounder ended up with tires, actually. If you look at the Bounder, the Bounder had new battery quick disconnect and new tires. So it has 6 tires. The other one would need to go to Les Schwab, I think. I'll put that down on the questions too for Chloe to ask. That does look really nice, though. Yeah, I put that down on the list, sis. It looks good, though. Cheap vodka, what are you drinking? 3 Olives? That's pretty good stuff. The 3 Olives chocolate's real good, too. I kind of like 3 Olives, Raiden. Chloe's never tried 3 Olives, though. She'd love the 3 Olives cherry, too. I think there's a 3 Olives mango as well, Chloe.
Uh-huh.
You're not even paying attention.
Oh, I'm listening.
You don't even know what I'm talking about.
Olives.
3 Olives. It's a brand name of vodka. They make a good chocolate vodka. They also make Pinnacle makes a good whipped cream vodka. Nice guy. Oh yeah, this is my brandy glass. It's a giant tulip glass. Me and my husband bought these at a wine shop one day when we wanted framboise. Framboise is a raspberry wine. I figured After a long day of spreadsheets, I might as well just enjoy myself for a bit, you know. Yeah, a little cognac, you know. I have Hennessy too, by the way. I got an unopened bottle of this. Hennessy XO. Fortunately, yeah, the XO. Unfortunately, I don't like Hennessy. That's why I prefer something else. The Remy is really smooth. I'm just grateful Chloe decided to buy 2 more bottles of Remy with glasses, you know.
Yes.
They kind of one comes with 2 glasses, the other comes with 4 glasses. Oh, you should see the box that the Remy came in. Look at this. The box the Remy came in. Look at this. Remy XO. Isn't that cool? And then this, the Hardy Cognac Grande Champagne came in this little carrying case thing here. So I say cheers, old boy. You guys came up with you Englishers came up with a gin, I believe it is. There's Beefeater and Barnett's. I believe that you have gins. The button up of the Beefeaters, ha ha ha. And then I think it was Scotch came out of the UK too, out of Scotland. And then there's Canadians that came out of Canada. Canadians is a offshoot of bourbons, which uses a rye base. I'm a big fan of liquor. Bourbon uses different things, you know. And then the original whiskey in America was raw whiskey. Now they say for immature whiskey drinkers in America, they drink sour mash or Kentucky straight because it's smoother. But if you really want an adult beverage, you choose American rye whiskey. Personally, I find rye whiskey to be kind of meh. There is this white northern rye Canada uses, the white the harvest wheat rye from Crown. It's not bad, but it ain't great either. You know, they usually use a lot of Canadian-based rye for their Canadian whiskeys. Vodka is made from potatoes usually. There is grain spirit. Ciroc's like one of the best vodkas on the market, followed by Prava. Then you got the Three Olives, which are really good too. And Smirnoff's, I don't know about Smirnoff, you know. Single malts are good. I had a single. I believe it was a single malt grade recently that was really good. I'll show you it. It is, yep, single malt. Good old friend, the Glenlivet cognac cask strength right there. 14-year age. There's like a shot left in the bottle. This thing is good. The other thing Chloe's looking to buy eventually is the entire Johnny Walker series. You know, they sell it in this website where you get Johnny Walker Red, you get Johnny Walker Black, which I finished a bottle of Black recently, all fifths. You get a bottle of Johnny Walker Double Black. You get a bottle of Johnny Walker Platinum. You get one that's like gold, and then you get the blue, all fifths. And I said to Chloe that would be pretty good. 6 jugs. That'd keep me busy. Oh, it is good shit. They also have one that's there's a Glenlivet that's made with in rum barrels too. It's got rum barrel strength. Rum strength or something. It's really good too. I hear it's got some good reviews as well, you know. So
I'm a millennial dog.
lazy's more like it.
What's that?
So lazy's more like it.
From Moppy?
Yeah.
I fight. I go outside. I have a job. I work it. I deliver paper for our neighborhood.
Where's my free newspaper, you little shit zoo?
You have to pay for it. Yeah. A news company hired a Shih Tzu named Moppy. They pay him.
Yeah, I agree. I agree completely, Raiden.
Moppy making minimum wage. Yeah, hey, we got my own bank account. Yeah. You know dogs got a bank account? Yeah. Moppy.
Well, I agree completely. Let's see, is this your post? Yeah, so tomorrow the post office will be delivering that. So can you believe tomorrow's Wednesday? I mean, I cannot believe tomorrow's going to be Wednesday, middle of the week. We all got to calm down, but we're all in lockdown too. I mean, literally. I'm telling you, that hits the spot after a good day of spreadsheets. And I still got more to do tomorrow. I'll close at the dentist. After I get done with my spreadsheets tomorrow. Oh yeah, we're all good people. We're just talking about motorhomes. If you know what a motorhome is, Chloe's looking to buy a motorhome, so I found a couple for her. Oh yeah, Chloe, you might want to message that lady that has the phone number, that guy Bill. Find out what's a good time to call him so we can get it over with. She says you want to make sure there's no leaks, though. Pee Wee guided you, and make sure the engine's in good condition.
Hey, pouring a lot of stuff in my head right now.
Well, I wrote it down on paper for you.
All right.
You want me to talk to them?
I will talk to them. Okay, it's
your business.
Buying it. And I'll be the one driving it too, because it'll have to be under my name.
Of course it will be. Oh, that reminds me. It's an 88, so I need to check on something.
A lot of people my age use public transit.
Mm-hmm.
You know, most millennials and Gen Z use public transit. Of course, my parents, their generation, they all had cars. Oh, cars are the way of the future.
All right, Red, take care.
How many cars my mom and them had? A lot. Of course, when I was younger, when I was in high school, I had a car.
Yeah.
Because they had spare cars available. I mean, we had we had a car lot. Cars that may work, may not work. Cars that'll probably break down soon. I mean, every time they find a good deal on a car, a good price on a used car that someone's selling, they'll just buy it.
Yeah.
Oh, look, we bought another car. Like, and how many cars do we need?
So who's with me, peeps? Because in a few minutes, I'm going to log off and relax. So I want to know who's with me so I know if I want to log off or not. You still with me, Sassy Assassin? How about putting a movie in soon, Chloe, after we call that guy? Did you contact the lady yet again?
I am.
Why are you getting mad at me?
I said I am.
Well, everyone.
Right now, it's the fumes from that Angel Soft one.
Well, then go to another room to air it out.
No, I took that. I broke that box down right away and took it out, recycled it.
So, what's up, peeps? All right, peeps. Well, I'm going to go log off because me and Chloe's got some stuff to do. So, please add and subscribe. Please post comments. Please leave feedback, suggestion, hit the like, subscribe button. Show some funding for your family, including your dogs, your cats, your bunnies, your service dogs, your, you hit the bell notification, new content every day. Thanks for watching, everyone. I'll see you tomorrow. God bless you and everything you do.